What a, what about now? How how it sound now? All right. How do it sound now? Why do my shit be doing that? Why can't I hear you? I don't know why you can't. Cold word. I don't know why you can't, but George ain't everybody said I'm good. I can hear you now. I don't know, man. I don't know why my shit be doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Loud ass. But why my shit? I don't know why my shit doing that though. Is my shit? I don't know if my microphone even working. Sharp like a ray is a bad at ninja. What you know? What's the deal with you? Fine. Sound like usual. We tapping our popcorn. No, I don't know why that should be doing that shit though. What up though, Gil? I don't know why that should be doing it. What up though, Angel? Hold on, let me see how this shit sounding. We good? Yeah, right. All right. I don't know why that shit be doing. I need somebody to redo my motherfucking thing, man. But the Vikings plan on shopping Jonathan Greenard, and I feel like the Minnesota Vikings should shop Jonathan Greenard. Like we don't need his ass. We got Dallas Turner, and that shit were free of what? 13 million in cap space, 12 and a half, some shit like that. So it's the right thing to do. The Vikings should trade his ass. They should trade TJ Hockenson, big ass, and Jordan Addison need to be traded. We need to trade Jordan Addison to the Cleveland Browns for their second round draft pick. We talked about this. I know, man, but the Vikings just got hip to the shit, Dale. You know what I'm saying? The shit we talk about, bro, is shit we been talked about. Like Kyler Murray to the Minnesota. Like we talked about that shit weeks ago, bro. We ahead of the game, Brody. We should with him. It's almost sex. Yeah, but shit, fuck him. Let him go. Trading Addy is clickbait. Trading Addy is not no clickbait. Hold on. They'll get your ass on here, please. Hire trading at Jordan Addison clickbait. Jordan Addison next year will be on his 5th-year contract and will be looking for a new contract. So y'all want to re-sign Jordan Addison. I'm gonna give y'all a good example. We've seen the Seattle Seahawks trade their best receiver in DK Metcalf and gave JSN the #1 role. And they ain't miss a motherfucking. I'm happy. And they ain't miss a motherfucking beat. So why would y'all want to keep Addison? We got the best receiver in the fucking NFL. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. Let's do it.
I'm gonna tell you this.
What up?
If Hockenson don't get traded, KOC is a racist son of a bitch.
I won't go that far. They ain't got shit to do with nothing.
It's a damn lie.
No, we ain't doing that on here. We ain't doing that on here.
Hockenson got to go before Greenard.
No, the cap space different. We created a cap space with the trade of Greenard. We taking the cap space with TJ Hockenson.
No, don't come to me with that. Bro, I done gave you everything real, Zoe. Do the same thing to the Hockenson. Greenard is more valuable to the team than TJ Hockenson.
No, but you gotta think about it though, bro. You gotta think about this. We got a Greenard replacement on the team already, and we created a cap space by trading Greenard. But
okay.
Wait. Let me hold on. I'm gonna do one at a time. Let me get the deal real quick.
You said
Addison,
we got some things to talk about.
Yeah, you told me trading Addison is clickbait. What I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get this clear. Addison next year will be his last year with the 5th-year option, right? And Addison is searching for. Yes, it is. Look at it.
No.
Look at it.
It's his 4th year next year. He has one more year after that.
No.
Next year is his 4th year.
Bro, when did he get drafted?
What was that? 4 years ago. Goddamn it, 2022.
23.
Oh, yeah, 23.
Yes.
This is very dangerous for Diddy. I don't think people.
This year is the 4th year.
How dangerous the situation is.
Hey, Dre, turn that shit down.
Yeah, cut your fucking news TV down, bro. We trying to
Nah,
talk football.
damn, man.
War over here, motherfucker.
Man. Kiffy D finna drop the dime on Diddy.
I'm just saying though. Dale told me it was clickbait, but
That's clickbait.
next year his last year on his contract. So why not?
No, it's not.
Yes, bro. It's right here,
bro. We got it. All we have to send him. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's played 4 years.
Next year, the 5th year.
No.
Yes,
no,
bro.
Hold the fuck on.
Man, he was a rookie in 2003. He was a rookie in 23.
Yeah, that count as 1 year.
Okay. His second year was 24. No, he ain't on his 5th year.
Next year he'll be on his 5th.
Hold the fuck. He only played 3 fucking years.
He played 4
What's
years.
3 plus 1, goddammit?
Bro, he played 23.
What's 3 plus 1?
23, 4, 5, 6.
Right. Next year is 26.
This year is 26, bro.
Yes, next season.
No,
well, it's the same. You know what he's talking about.
No, bro.
No. What year we in?
No.
Man, we coming up on the 26th season, man. What is you talking about,
Yo, tell this motherfucker something, Dre.
Thank you, Matthew. Bro,
y'all don't want to hear me. I told EJ about Greenard. He could go. He don't want to hear that. Yeah.
We been said that though, but that Dallas
Turner. EJ don't. Hey, EJ don't. You better not say nothing about Greenard. He do Greenard like how you do Joe Flacco.
No, but listen though, Dale. Listen, Dale. I don't even nothing about sports, but listen, Dale. All I'm saying is though, you trade Addison now, bro. We're not going to resign him, so why not trade?
I don't care what year he's played in.
But what? But okay, Dale. Let me ask you this. Dale, let me ask you this though, Dale. This is some real shit though. This is some real shit, bro.
Come hard. You better fucking come hard.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. We seen Seattle trade DK, who was their number 1, and they gave that shit to JSN, and they picked up an old ass Cooper Kupp, and they ain't miss a beat. So y'all are willing to keep on keeping Addison around for what fucking reason? We don't want to pay that.
First of all, hold on, man. Quit trying to compare apples and oranges, though. That man is a football coach over there. We don't have a football coach. Don't try to compare something to what they did and we can do the same. No, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that.
Dre in his bags.
It don't work like that. If that was the case to work like that, we wouldn't have no New York Jets. We wouldn't have no Cleveland Browns. Everybody would be competitive. But it don't work like that, bro.
Back tonight.
But what I'm
telling you,
but what I'm telling you, Dre, and to Dale, we need to move him now. For that
I mean, I'm cool with it, but at the same time, hey, you got to have you a primetime coach. If you're gonna make moves like that, you got to get rid of KOC.
You got to be smoking his shit.
You got to move him. He is the whole problem with this team. Everybody knows that.
Everybody you don't blow it up just because the coach is fucked up, though, Dre.
No, because he can leave. He gonna leave. The next people gonna come in.
He ain't leaving.
You got to think, man. Them players don't want to be up in there in that cold like that. So you got to win it when you can.
But what I'm telling Dale is now is the time to move Addison. It's now. Because the other team get right now on a cheap deal. Then they got the next year. Then they could tag him and play with him, whatever. But that ain't our problem. Give me that second from Cleveland. Y'all can have him.
Now you want a second. No, we on a gank move. We ganking team. If you don't want it, we ain't doing it.
You can't get no first for Addison right now, bro. He never had 1,000 yards.
So what? All right, you got suckers everywhere. There's suckers everywhere.
Oh man, you ain't get man, get the second and move on.
Now you want to settle for lead. You want to settle for less? Nah,
But good.
no, it ain't.
Yes,
Not
it
for no
is.
explosive player like that. He's explosive.
A player like what?
Him.
He ain't never had a fucking 1,000 yards. Never had double-digit
So
touchdowns.
what?
Let me
So what, man?
Ain't
Man, we trying to win, man. We ain't trying to be. Nah, we trying to get something.
Bro, you
He
get
missed 3 games though, Zo.
Huh?
He missed 3 games though.
Man, that ain't my problem. I'm just telling you facts, bro. Y'all can keep on saying he only had 10 touchdowns in 23 his rookie year. That was his best
Only.
year.
Yeah. He led all rookies in touchdowns, man.
That was it. His rookie year. That was it, bro.
His next year, didn't he have 10 as well?
Oh, he had 9 with 875.
So you think he's declining? On the low?
No, I don't think he. No, I don't think he declined.
No, he ain't declining. He just got to be. He got to get out that knucklehead shit, man, and play some football.
Need to move on, bro. We're not going to re-sign this fucking receiver. So why keep him around? It don't get shit for him.
How you know you're not going to re-sign him?
Why would you re-sign him? You signed Addison. You signed Jefferson. You signed Darasar. You're about to sign O'Neal. Why would you sign another receiver to some crazy money?
Hey, man, look here, man. Let's say your ex calls you and she just wants to use you for dick. You know what I'm saying? She just wants some dick. You want to jump back in that shit, man?
Yes.
That's what you asking us to do, so. You asking us to jump back in that shit.
Jump back in what?
In some bullshit.
So you going ludicrous today.
How?
I don't know what's on your mind early. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? I'm trying to build a Super Bowl roster. Y'all trying to fall in love with players.
How?
Bro, you don't
How
win.
You trying to build a Super Bowl roster and you getting rid of your weapons?
How?
I'm down with cutting trading Greenard.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. So before the season started, when Seattle traded away DK, what was y'all thinking?
There you go again. There you go again with the apples and oranges. There you go again. That shit don't work.
Do not pass go. You cannot pass go with that shit.
I'm just being real, bro. We need to trade him. Trade him to Cleveland for that second.
That motherfucker said, nah.
Minnesota gonna do something stupid because we got a dumbass head coach that's playing GM, and we're gonna do something stupid. Now that's reality, bro. That's
you just
reality.
jumping out the window for some pussy, Zo.
Huh?
Zo, you jump out the window for some pussy?
No. So Dale, let me ask you this, Dale. Cleveland second round pick is pick 39. You want to take that?
For who? Addison?
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro, what y'all think y'all gonna get for a motherfucker that dinner got a felon in the NFL?
That's all right. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? That man got off. They fucking with him because he black and drunk.
I said he damn near got a felon. I don't give a fuck. We not gonna re-sign this motherfucker.
If you went down to the corner store, asked for a bowl of motherfucking noodles, you paid them motherfuckers $13 American money with some tax and shit, and they started fucking with your noodles, not wanting to give you your noodles, and you was a little bub, you wouldn't go fucking crazy?
Now, what if he go? Check this out, dear.
Huh?
What if he go like? What if he like this year up and like his 5th year up? Oh, his whole thing could change then.
Okay. What up, TB? Okay. Well, Dre, TB, and Dale.
I want all my noodles.
We trading Jefferson then. One of them bitches got to go.
Man, what the hell wrong with you, man?
Bro, okay.
Don't you realize we had Randy Moss and drafted Troy Williamson, man?
That's back in the day, bro. We in 2026.
Man,
bro.
we still got the same people that's in the building.
Hey, TB.
What are you talking about back in the day?
I told
What's up, Mr. Bell?
No, you're not listening, dude. You're not listening. I don't know what you done got on. You must have done got your little filth this morning. and took it straight to the dome because you was out of way.
What am I missing?
I told
Oh, this man talking crazy. This man,
Yeah, he said he wanted to trade. Hold on.
Okay,
see.
let
He said
him
he
tell
wanted-
me, and then I'm gonna say something.
I said I want to trade Addison to the Cleveland Browns for the 39 overall draft pick in this year's draft. Because Addison next year will be his 5th year on his 5th year option. We don't need to re-sign Addison.
No, not next year. We already
Yes, it is.
covered that.
Bro,
next year is
no,
not his 5th year; it's his 4th year.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, dude. It's
Bro,
not.
he
Next
came
year
in
is his
23.
4th year.
This is 4th year.
Next year.
This year.
No, he's played 3
next
years.
Year.
See,
24, 25, 26. Next year is his
It's
5th
this
year.
year.
Yeah,
it's
next
not,
year.
23.
man.
23 a
He
year.
came in
one.
at 23.
Thank you. What you talking about? You don't skip a year.
Yeah, he came in at 23. So
What
yeah.
the fuck staff they teaching in Minnesota, man?
Yeah.
All right.
This,
He came
this'll
in.
be his.
He
This'll
came in
be
on
his tournament.
23, 24, 25. This
24
year
was
is
his second year.
26. That's
That's 4.
4.
Right.
Yeah.
Next year is his 4th fucking year, Z.
Bro, his
No, it's not.
Here's his
Damn.
5th year. Next year is his 5th
man,
year.
what the fuck you doing?
23, 24, 25, 26 is this year, Dale.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
4.
Yes.
This is his 5th year.
Next year is 5th year option.
Yes.
No, dude.
Oh my God.
Next
Damn.
year is his. All right, look, 23,
Yeah.
right? 24, 25. He just
Yeah.
Dale, you tripping bad,
26
bro.
is his 4th year.
That's
Being a
this
first
year.
round
That's
pick.
this year.
That's this year.
That's this year.
24, 25.
No.
This
it's
year
20
is
it's
26.
No, you
23.
count. You count
You
23 as his
count
first
the rookie
year.
bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
count 22 as his
23,
first year.
24, 25.
This 26,
This next year
bro.
is 26. That's
It's in
4.
26.
Man, you count his
Next
rookie
year
season.
is
man.
24.
No,
His
this
rookie
year-
season counts, bro.
Yeah, you
Bro,
got to count
this
his rookie
26.
season, Dale. You got to count his
Hold on,
rookie
motherfucker.
season.
Hold on. Hold on.
Rookie
Let me-
23,
Hey, Dale,
24,
you
Piss me off.
25,
get back in the bed,
26.
wake up,
Next year is
get
his
back in the
5th year.
bed and roll over again. And
Yeah, go back to sleep, man. What the fuck?
And-
I'm already
and then get back up.
numbers now.
Now, what's the question?
Anyway, TB, I said we need to trade him to Cleveland for the 39 overall draft pick.
For a 2?
Yeah, too. The motherfucker never had 1,000 yards, always in trouble, and they got to pay him. That's a good deal.
It's Cleveland. I want a 1. I want a 1.
But that, you want to take 39?
Yeah.
I want a 1.
Man, fuck. See, y'all
that's
being
what I
too
told
y'all being too greedy, man.
No, I'm not.
No,
I want a
I
1.
Quit taking lead, man.
And it's
Quit taking-
Cleveland. Here's the thing. Cleveland's desperate as
I
hell.
told
So,
him the
yeah.
same. I told him the same thing. Quit taking lead. Man, we the same thing. We the same thing for more money.
This motherfucker double teaming himself.
Oh,
No,
man.
He won twice.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're not doing it.
What is Dre on here
Right.
twice?
You got
He got 2
We
feet.
doing
Okay,
the
he got 2 feet.
We doing the gaffling. We do
What
getting
up,
gaffling.
fam? What up, Matthew? Lamont, what's the deal, man? Yeah,
Hey.
y'all tripping. Okay,
yo,
big girl.
I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking. Jordan Addison has played
answer
3
to that-
years. Next year is going to be his 4th year. As being a first round pick, you can have a 5th year option.
Next year, the
Next
fifth
year is not his.
Next year is his 5th year option.
Yes.
Hey,
Where we
TB. Somebody, hey, TB,
Nah.
help me out. Help me out today.
They drive me crazy already. We
Go,
only been on 20
go,
minutes.
tripping.
But okay, TB.
I know
and
where it
Dre.
started from, TB.
Okay,
It
okay,
started
listen.
from Collins. Collins called in and said, take Joe Milton. That just, I sent him way over the edge. He ain't say. He probably said
Okay.
3 words the rest of the show.
Yeah, he fucked me up. Like, listen. Okay, a first or a second, regardless. We need to move off of Jordan Addison.
All right. Do you trust KOC and the magic that he got over this? The magic or spell?
Oh,
Thank God that motherfucker gone.
put it this way, KOC will tear down.
Trey.
KOC will tear down the defense before he does anything before he'll tear down his offense.
Man, fuck KOC, man.
Yeah, but he's in charge. He's running shit right now. That's how you gotta look at it.
Kicked out and everything.
He's running shit. That's, I mean,
You get yourself off, bro.
I'm talking about, man,
Yeah, KOC.
your thing been wigging out, man. I've been getting kicked out.
I'm on StreamYard tonight.
Tony Bell, I think you're right. KOC will cut off his nose to spite his face.
mm-hmm. He will. That's it. And see, here's a problem. That offense is going to be garbage this year anyway. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. It ain't going to be no better than 15th. It ain't going to be top 10.
No.
So the only thing saving him is going to be Flores' defense again, and he wants to, now you want to put Greenard on the trading block. I mean, what are they looking for Greenard? What do they want for him?
Anything, shit, anything.
Yo, what I saw is we take 18 and Greenard and move up to 6 for Cleveland's six pick of the draft.
Ooh, you put Greenard with
that's a good Cleveland. Good. I do that. But who do you get at 6 then?
Who you
get
want?
anybody you want.
Not anybody want. I think Jeremiah Love might be gone.
No, Love will still
come
be
on,
there.
man. There you go, talking about skill players again.
Love will still be there. It depends if who's in charge of the Viking draft. If it's KLC, it's going to be running back or a wide receiver.
And don't even use. He gonna put him on. He gonna let him sit on the sideline like a damn trophy.
I peeped this, y'all. It's not by KLC. Rob is going to backdoor KLC and build his roster up for the next head coach. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Man, Rob been there 28 freaking years.
Right.
Okay. We got a coach. I bet he ain't even been a Viking fan that long. And then we got a coach that's 0-2 and ain't been fired. That's the first I ever seen out of a Viking coach.
He's going to get fired. But what I'm telling you, though, so, okay, we don't go running back. Like, who would you get at 6, though? At 6, you need a fucking him.
What about are there any safeties that are going to be gone in the top 10?
I don't think so.
Man, there's plenty of DB.
Downs.
It's plenty of safeties,
well,
though.
Downs, yeah.
But Downs dealing with that little injury Will Johnson was dealing with. But there's plenty of safeties in the draft, though.
It's deep.
Yeah, it is deep this year. I did notice that.
I ain't gonna lie. At 6, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna like it, though. Man, from the looks of things, depending on how free agency go, I might go center or offensive line. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, you got to.
Oh, it depends on what they do in free agency, who they get.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, my first 3 rounds, my first 3 picks is all on the offensive line and defensive line.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like the center spot, like I ain't hear shit about what's the center name? Ryan Kelly.
Yeah, he's gonna probably retire or.
But when? I ain't hear shit yet. Talking
But
about
it doesn't have. They leak out stuff right now, but when the free agency really kicks in, that's when everything will start. And if it gets closer to free agency, that's when you'll hear more.
Well,
what do they call this? Lion season?
They done leaked out JJ at the combine, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, they're always leaking out something at the combine. That's always gonna happen.
Man, you don't throw your franchise quarterback under the bus like that.
Why not? The coach did it. That's what I keep telling y'all. The coach did
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
They're
Dude is horrible, man.
already
Dude
putting it out there. They're shopping JJ McCarthy. And I'm like, if I'm JJ, I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
yes. I asked for a trade.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all wanted me to be a franchise quarterback, but then you put me with this idiot who doesn't know shit about a coach and quarterback, and then he runs an offense, completely sucks. Put me somewhere where I can do what I do best.
Do you think that,
be me.
man, do you think JJ popped off behind the scenes like that? Talking about you're benching me for this fucking dude here?
Yeah.
Oh, JJ McCarthy?
Yeah.
I think
That might be where it all came from.
I can tell you.
No, you know what it is? And Dale, you guys all know this. Football players talk. Everybody in the league, this is a brotherhood. They all talk to each other. So guess what? If JJ's been talking to some of his old Michigan teammates, he says some shit. And you know whose ear it got back to? Jim Harbaugh. And you know who else probably put some shit in the game? Jim Harbaugh.
If I'm the Chargers,
playing puppet master.
If I'm the Chargers, I'm sending the Vikings a second-round draft pick for JJ McCarthy.
Well, put it this way. You've already had them complaining out there in Charger land that they're ready to move on from Justin Herbert. That's already been put out there too, because he can't win a playoff game.
Yeah.
And he gets hurt. So, and also, that ain't Harbaugh's quarterback. No, Harbaugh's quarterback is here in Minnesota.
What's up with you and these damn second-round picks, man? What's up with that? We drafted this man in the first round, then you devalue the man and won a second round. What the hell wrong with you, man? We ain't in the business of taking losses. We trying to come up, bro.
I'm on the
why would you devalue him though?
Because y'all already doing that.
Devalue who?
I'm not doing it. The Vikings already did it.
Yeah, we can do it. This is our team.
Well, hold on.
We can do it.
Hold on, Drake. Hold on, Drake. What Mr. Bell is saying is that McCarthy was talking neck to the coaches, and then the coaches were like, "Oh yeah, well this is what we're gonna do, motherfucker."
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Zoe for infested with a second round or a third round pick every time he want to ship a player.
Because in the real world, in the football world, that's probably all you're going to get.
Thank you, TB. Thank you.
But guess what? If we can't get nothing for him, then KOC, you got to go.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, most teams will give up a second round pick in a hurry. A first round pick is hard for them to get off of, and you got to be a Justin Jefferson in order for them to get off a first round. Pick.
Like Lamar said, we talked about this last month. Y'all want Kyler Murray or not? Y'all know.
No, I don't want Kyler Murray.
Y'all know I want Kyler Murray here, man.
No.
We talked about this last month.
I'll tell you.
And why you want to get Kyler Murray up here to run this offense when friggin' Kevin O'Connell hates running quarterbacks?
Fuck with Kevin O'Connell. I don't give a fuck what he don't like.
I'm just saying, Zoe. I'm just saying.
I'm saying I don't care what we don't like.
Don't shoot me, shit. I'm
saying, so with Kyler Murray scramble away and throw that touchdown pass for that game winner, he gonna look at KOC like this. That's what I want. Fuck you.
Well, hell, what Dobbs did it for him. Did the gritty on him, and he got mad about that.
He got mad when Josh Dobbs ran for a touchdown when Dobbs was starting. He got mad.
Yeah, he got mad.
He got mad. So
yeah. And the man scored.
Like, look, I don't think, I keep on telling y'all, bro. It's not JJ McCarthy, bro. It's an offensive play caller, and Kevin O'Connell don't like JJ McCarthy, man. It's not JJ.
Man, he don't know.
No, the problem's not JJ.
Run in our offense.
JJ's getting too much blame for all the shit that KLC's not doing.
Yeah.
They found one scapegoat with Kwesi. Now they're gonna use the other scapegoat, which is JJ McCarthy.
So, bro, why you not doing no read options? Why you not doing heavy play action pass, heavy run games? Why you not doing none of this with this young quarterback?
Every pass play in that Viking playbook is 10 yards or more.
I know,
Yeah,
bro. Cause
man, that man is the worst. That man, the worst coach I've seen put on purple by far.
because he backdooring Jason McCarthy to show the owners he is not an
Yeah,
NFL quarterback, and everybody running with that.
Well, then you know what the
I
problem is.
know.
The problem is ownership.
Of
Yeah,
course,
they can't see what this puppet master doing. He's
That's because
backdooring everybody.
that's because they
He's
don't live in
backdooring
Minnesota.
everybody.
They don't live in Minnesota, so they don't know what the hell's going on. And Mark Wilf went down to the damn combine. I was like shocked.
just like Fade Up said, he can't coach young quarterbacks. Because I'm gonna ask y'all this. I really want to know, where is Jaron Hall at?
Oh, man, he should have been gone.
Jaron Hall?
He got hurt. He got hurt and retired, I think.
He got hurt and got released.
Yeah, he got hurt.
We cut Jaron Hall after one fucking year.
No, he started that game in Atlanta and he got hurt.
Yeah, I'm saying after that season, we cut him.
All right, yeah. Then he played against Green Bay and stunk it up.
It's bro, you missing the whole point. He give up on young quarterback too fast, and I would rather have Jaron Hall than Max Brosmer at number 3 quarterback spot.
Well, he's giving it up now real quick because now it's his ass. If he don't win this year, he's gone. But here's the thing. You bring in a veteran quarterback for this year, and once again, we're talking about the same shit next year because of what they decided to do this year.
You a lot, TB. If we bring in a veteran quarterback, he win. He getting a contract.
You missed my point, Zoe. You missed my point.
What?
This is what I'm saying. If he brings in a veteran quarterback this year and he is successful, okay, guess what happens next year? It starts all over again with the young quarterback talk. He's going to have to get a young quarterback. You can't keep these veterans going. You got to get a young quarterback and you got to develop them. He can't do it.
But TB, you ain't hear what I just said. Ain't no young quarterback at that point. That quarterback will get a contract.
What young who?
Whoever we bring in to be good, he will get a contract with the Vikings.
No, it's gonna be a veteran.
Yes, but I'm saying if that veteran play good this year, he will get another contract with the Vikings for the next 2 or 3 years.
Who? Man,
That's no guarantee, especially put it this way. It's no guarantee, especially if they bring in Rodgers. Rodgers is a rental. He's a rental.
I think like Kyler Murray or like a who else out there? Like a Geno Smith or a motherfucking Tanner. I don't a Tua whoever. So y'all shaking your head.
Okay, first of all, what the fuck make you think Tua gonna come up here with Brian Flores in the locker room? After the shit that T said about Tua, you think Tua gonna come up here? Come on now.
TV. Tell
Come on, really?
You just
and if you're right, Zoe, if you're right, and Kevin O'Connell gets fired and Brian Flores becomes the head coach, and you got Tua on this motherfucking roster, that'll be his first cut.
No. What I'm saying is he won't get fired. To your argument is we seen Eric Wilson throw Mike Zimmer under the bus in Minnesota. Then we seen Eric Wilson play for Mike Zimmer in Dallas. That's football shit, bro.
That's Eric Kendricks. Eric Kendricks, you meant. Eric Kendricks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said Eric Wood. Eric Kendricks. But that's football shit. That water under the bridge.
But you know what, though? Here's the biggest one. Here's another problem, too. KLC got that extension last year.
Yeah.
So basically, if they let him go, which is a possibility. Oh, Jaron Hall's with the Birmingham Stallions? Damn, okay. If KLC gets fired, he's still going to get paid by the Vikings. Just like Zimmer and just like Spielman did.
That's what
that's a lot of money to have off the books, to have not on your team, and you're still paying them. That's basically
that's TP. That's what I'm saying. If we bring in a quarterback, Zoe say getting names wrong. Hey man, listen, bro, I keep up with too many fucking teams and names to get every motherfucking name. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
You gotta focus, though. You gotta focus.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, TB, if a veteran quarterback who ain't too old has success here, he will, I believe, get a 2 or 3 year deal. However long Kevin O'Connell contract is.
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean by success?
Going to the playoffs. That's success for the Vikings.
Okay, and if he don't win a playoff game, he's going out the door with KOC. Here's my definition of success: get to the goddamn Super Bowl and win it.
But TB, what you should tell me, our shit is different from the Vikings organization.
I was telling you that a long time ago, dude. I've been telling you that since we started talking.
Right.
And you keep telling me I'm wrong.
But now I'm giving it back to you. The Vikings' success will be he did good in year 1 under his offense. Imagine year 2 under Captain O'Connell offense, what he would do.
And here's you know what? I just thought of this now too. If they do have success with this veteran, they're going to make sure to lock him up because they don't want to go through another Sam Darnold thing.
Exactly. Hello, JJ is over with, man. If we bring in a veteran,
can I have the floor for a minute? And y'all I want Zoe. You should listen to me now.
It depends, bro. Joe Milton, bro.
Dale, you should know better. Dale and T-Bass, I hold y'all to a different level.
Who's T-Bass? T-Bass ain't on this motherfucker. What you talking about?
I said TB.
Throwing names out there.
Because I see y'all name on the damn thing. We purple people eaters. It's the difference between purple people eaters and Skol fans. All right, listen. The man is gone. Draft day. He's gone to San Diego.
LA, man.
Oh, yeah, LA. It's San Diego to me in the heart always. But he's gone. Greenyard you could go to. What you call it we could go to? That's going to be a recipe because, tell you the truth, Justin Herbert needs a running game too. So we basically got a good franchise quarterback for Brian Flores, Justin Herbert. That's going down because this man is another Donald Trump. He's another Lonzo off of training day. This man just go in there and he's sending people to Pelican Bay doing the shoe program. He don't give a damn. He's cutting heads. I don't know what is going on. This man is mayhem right now. Man, you got to get over that stuff, though. We got to get over your mind thinking of taking less.
Listen, bro. Listen, Kevin O'Connell gonna shape your ass in shape, bro. Get on board or not. I'm getting on board. Fuck it. I'm getting on board.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice but to get on board.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I'm on board because I know it ain't like stepping on ants, Jake. That's what Denzel's told you. It ain't like stepping on ants, Jake.
Hey, D,
man, we dealing with a cutthroat motherfucker, man. This dude cutthroat, man. Yeah. But his day is coming. His day is coming. But I'm just telling y'all to get prepared for Justin Herbert to be here.
He not coming here, bro.
Man, what's it called? If I wake up first thing in the morning and I'm the franchise quarterback and I done seen that my head coach done threw some smoke out in the air like that.
First of all, Minnesota's not going to take Herbert because of that damn big contract he's got. They're not.
We can't afford to.
Can't afford.
And plus, I'm gonna say this though.
We are the two dumbest franchise.
But Drake, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey Drake, I'm gonna tell you this. Because you were drafted a certain spot, do not make you automatic the fucking franchise quarterback.
No, he's got to be developed.
We would think that, but he is not the fucking franchise quarterback as of right now.
Oh my gosh! Don't put that. Do not come to me. Don't play hindsight on me now. Because when we drafted him, this is the perfect spot for him. KOC is the quarterback whisperer. He got all the weapons. This is the quarterback of the future. And he beat Nick Saban too. Oh my!
What's your hot take, Tech? Or that Jedi? What's your shit, Jedi?
Don't do that.
Know, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. When a veteran quarterback do land and has success here, and we lose in the playoff, he will get a 2-year contract.
He will.
I mean, the veteran quarterback is gone. We already got him.
Who?
Carson Wentz.
No, I'm talking about a real one.
Well, they're going to re-sign Wentz.
They already did. Yeah, they already said they was.
Yeah,
I mean, it don't matter, man. That man run through 3-4 quarterbacks a year. I ain't never seen that.
You ain't lying. I'm gonna be real with you, man. We
I ain't never seen a coach run through 3-4 quarterbacks a year, man.
Well, you know what he does? He puts it behind that sorry ass offensive line he got.
No, I ain't gonna put it on the offensive line. It's just his sorry offensive scheme. Period.
No, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the offensive line because guess what? They get hurt. That's why you go through these goddamn quarterbacks.
You know why they get hurt? Because they too busy taking the contact instead of delivering the contact. And when you deliver the contact, that means you're running the ball.
And look at Bradbury. Bradbury played good in the league.
Yeah, Bradbury's a friggin' all-pro, and so is goddamn.
You know why? Because they was a run-first team.
Yeah.
That's why he looked good. Now, who want to sit back
What's
and
up,
just
boys?
blows all day?
What's up, Jedi?
Nobody don't want to sit back and take the blows all day.
I got a hot take.
Uh-oh.
We want
Brandon?
everybody. Does everybody want JJ to stay on the Vikings this season?
I do.
We do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
I want
Here's the
JJ
hot take.
McCarthy.
Okay. If the main goal is to get JJ McCarthy to stay and eventually tailor an offense to him and make him be successful, the best path to do that is to sign Aaron Rodgers for 1 year. 1 year.
Yes.
He's gonna expose KOC. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And then you're gonna be able to have a coach that might be able to get in here and actually build JJ to what he wants. But everybody's got 1 year stopgap, right?
Right.
You got 1 year stopgap.
Right.
Listen, Jedi, I'm a counterattack that. This man is the puppet master I have never seen in the Viking organization before. I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers isn't gonna. He's gonna expose him for
He's
sure.
gonna backstab Aaron Rodgers before Aaron Rodgers can backstab him.
That's why
Rodgers. Right. You know what'll happen? We sign Rodgers, and all of a sudden we hit a rough patch. Rodgers will be. This is what the Vikings do not want to happen. Rodgers will get on national TV and eviscerate KOC in his play calling. He will get on national TV. That way you don't have the local media being like, oh, well, it's KOC. He did this, he did that. No, they went national. And if Rodgers
That's why
goes
the owners
national,
don't want all that smoke.
and the owners don't want any negativity on this franchise. Especially, they'll handle it if it's local, but if it's national, no.
I agree with you, but that's my take. If you want JJ McCarthy to be the future franchise quarterback for this team, the best shot from getting there from this point is to sign Aaron Rodgers next year.
Oh, and by the way, guys,
I like that.
Dre, I'm going to give you all a little history lesson here. You talking about how bad the Vikings are with the quarterbacks and shit like that. Davey brings up a good point. When I started watching the Vikings, we had 3 starting quarterbacks, and they all sucked. If we didn't have the Purple People Eaters, we wouldn't have made the playoffs.
That's true.
We had 3 quarterbacks, and they all sucked. It was so bad, the joke in the Viking locker room was, well, who's playing quarterback on Sunday? That's the biggest joke. That's the team. So, yeah, we went through some shit, but it wasn't as bad because at least Bud Grant wasn't the idiot that friggin' Kevin O'Connell is.
Okay, and we were physical too.
Right, but in that era of football, here's the one thing we also couldn't do. The Vikings couldn't run the ball. They had a strong defense, but couldn't run the ball. So that's why they got Chuck Foreman.
Hey, TV, I'm happy you said that. Because Drake and I've been talking about the Purple People Eaters on damn well. We don't know all about that shit. He don't say shit about the quarterback.
That's sometimes you got to go back home. Sometimes that's when you got to drop it back in the water and re-rock it up. Then you got to
go back to history and where it started. You have to do that, and it correlates with what's going on today. Now, today, we're not as physical as those teams are. We're actually soft, very soft as a team.
That's the understatement of the century. We're
very soft.
We might be the softest team in the league.
I think we are.
Yeah,
I honestly think we are. And you know who that comes from?
About 10% of the time.
That also comes from your head coach, because when you're having a joint practice and your head coach is telling the other team to tone it down with the intensity, you look like a fool.
He said that.
Look like a fool.
No, he didn't say that.
If they're turning up the intensity, you got to turn up that intensity yourself. It's called football.
TB, he didn't say that, TB.
Yes, he did. Don't even start, Dre. Don't even start. He did say it, and I heard it from other players. He said it.
Hey,
Come on,
Tony.
man. This man
Hey,
was just,
Tony.
he just kept the word flag football in his mouth the whole time when he was on his presser. Flag football, flag football coming up.
We gonna go to some practices this year coming up, man.
I don't know if I really want to go to practice. Why don't I fucking pay money to watch him fucking run the circles?
It's only like $5 I'll pay for you.
Do you think that play style though?
Huh?
Do you think that,
what up, Davey OG?
Hey, Davey, what's going on?
Hey.
Do you think that softness?
All I hear is everybody yelling.
No, what did you say, Tech? What'd you say, Tech?
No, I'm saying, do you think the softness contributes to the amount of injuries? Every team has injuries.
Yeah, because
more injuries.
They're not. There is such a thing.
They're not prepared.
There is such a thing as being workout and everything, but you're not game ready, and your body's not used to it. You do have to be game ready. And when you don't play preseason, your first hit of action is is
no, this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. If you go to work and you got baby soft hands and you go to a construction job, over 3 months, how your hands gonna feel then?
What you got on your head? What's that?
Yeah,
how many people?
You got to build that callus up, man.
How many people are actually from Minnesota in this? How many people are from Minnesota in this room?
I can't get with the shit.
I'm in Minneapolis.
You're in Minneapolis? Okay. You're in
Dell's in St. Paul, I believe. You in St. Paul, Dell?
You're in St. Paul?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't it a reflection, though, kind of like of how Minnesota is, like the Minnesota Nice? Like they say both sides.
Nah,
we got some hard motherfuckers up here. We got some hard motherfuckers up here, dude.
But KOC's like that. KOC's like that, spitting out of both sides of his mouth.
KOC is, you know what KOC is? He's a perfect he could be a politician because he talks out of both sides of his mouth and he knows how to work the press.
You get a perfect non-answer. He says like a lot of stuff without saying anything.
He's from LA. He knows how to work the press. You know, that's what he do. Brian Flores will toughen his team up because he's got that attitude, and he's a defensive player. Defensive players and defensive coaches always have tougher teams than offensive coaches. Always do.
That's true.
Yeah.
They just do. And I think that.
Then guess what, Jedi?
What about Shanahan? No.
What's up?
Shanahan, but Shanahan surrounded himself.
You know who that is?
He's surrounded himself with Robert Saleh, who plays tough football. He surrounded himself with tough people. Shanahan also knows the game better than KOC does.
He grew up with his dad.
He's from
LA. He knows how to he knows how to play the press, and he knows what to say. It's all about talking. Don't get defensive.
He gonna talk bullshit. He from LA, man.
Zoe, what if they were saying that Greenard might be on the chopping block? What if you take pick 18, you throw Greenard in and like a 4th round pick, and you go up to like 7 where like Washington is? Then you got a shot at Jeremiah Love.
I heard we do that with the Browns.
Isn't Washington looking for a lineman too?
Jedi.
We're looking for a linebacker.
Linebacker, not a running back. We need a running back, dog.
Greenard can play D end, hands in the dirt, as they say.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to be a down lineman, he could.
I do that.
Jedi, you know what I mean? Jedi.
What's up? Buddy?
Don't tell EJ about this Greenyard stuff. Don't please. That's like bringing Joe Flacco to go. It's like bringing Joe Flacco. Do not tell EJ about this Greenyard stuff.
What's wrong with Joe Flacco?
Oh, because he didn't want to play there no more.
Man, Zoe love that man.
I take Joe Flacco.
He's talking about
do we subscribe to the Vikings best player available, or are we actually not subscribing to that at the draft?
I'm not subscribing to it. I think, and I'm going out on a limb here, KOC's in charge. He can't help himself. He's going to draft the wide receiver number 1.
You say
that's going to be nuts. So if he drafts a wide receiver in first,
he's going to draft. He can't help himself.
I would.
That man loves skill players.
If I was Brian
He
Flores,
wanna-
I'd get up and walk out of the room and say, "Let me know we want to be serious."
I would too. I would too.
I draft receiver. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I would too.
What?
I would.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Deion Burks.
Joe Flacco can
That's
tear his
true, baby.
Achilles again.
That old
So
saying,
Joe
yeah, if
Flacco
you got
can tear his
two quarterbacks,
Achilles
you have none.
on a
That's true.
drop-back pass.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I draft receiver Trey Addison ass that same fucking night.
You guys do know good receivers are still a
receiver
dime a dozen in football, right?
I know that.
Receivers
they don't
are
know that.
easier to come by.
what
Receivers are
receiver
easier to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you ain't getting that boy out of Ohio State, that Jeremiah boy, it ain't worth getting.
You gonna know they ain't played yet. It ain't Jeremiah. It's Cornell.
Who?
Some
No,
people
No,
got.
I'm talking about Jeremiah. Damn Cornell.
Who is
Who is
Jeremiah?
this?
Jeremiah?
Who's
he don't
this
play-
linebacker from
Cornell
Oklahoma State
Tate.
I keep hearing about?
Jeremiah don't play. Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Jeremiah Love went to
Jeremiah,
Notre Dame.
that receiver that played at Ohio State, he's a true dog.
Ain't no receiver from Ohio
There's
State
no
coming out
receivers.
of Jeremiah.
Yeah, there's no real.
They're
Yeah.
talking about that big.
Jeremiah something.
They're talking
Jeremiah
about
Number 4.
Jeremiah Love went to
No.
Notre Dame.
No,
He
he's
went to
talking
Notre
This
Dame.
man play against Ohio State every year and don't even freaking know. Ain't this some shit? Ain't this some
Who? Caleb Downs?
No, the
busted
wide
the league
receivers
up
like
as a
6.
freshman, man.
Who's Jeremiah
Jeremiah
Smith?
Smith. He not coming out.
Jeremiah
this year.
Smith, man. Look,
That's
somebody
next year.
just put in Jeremiah
That's next
He
year.
not,
That's
He's
next
coming
year.
out
bro,
next
he
year.
not coming out this year, bro.
There's that
Come
big
on,
nose
next
I know
tackle.
that.
There's that big nose tackle out of Ohio State, but he can't brush the pass.
No,
to go.
Ohio State has a big receiver coming out this year, though. I forget his name. He ran like a 4.55, kind of slow, but he's big.
Neither Blunt. I'm not rolling with Kyler or
Man,
June.
nah, I'm building my trenches, bro. I'm building my trenches.
Yeah, I take Caleb Banks though at 18.
I'm drafting for Brian Flores to take over. That's the way I'm looking towards the draft.
Caleb Banks or that
I'm
other
not
DJ.
drafting. I'm not drafting for KOC.
Who you want,
So-
Dale?
I mean, that's where my mind is.
This is what it is. This is really what we should do: is
What?
trade Brian O'Neill and draft Proctor.
Yeah, your
And
boy
start
from Alabama.
Proctor at right tackle. That would save us like $20 million. And then after that, go all defense, man. We need 2 safeties, a
It
corner,
sounds like
a running back, and
it also
center.
sounds like they're going to get O'Neal to restructure.
Yeah,
I know that.
yeah, that's what
Not
they're
getting
saying.
the-
But
Yeah,
Mr. Bell, he was getting beat like a drum last year, man.
I
He
know.
was.
Wasn't
I
he
know.
hurt though? I think he was hurt for some of the season.
He came back early, but still his age
Yes,
is. I
you
mean,
gonna
he's
get
30.
beat like a drum if you dropping back. If you playing pass cover.
I
There
mean,
go
dude,
D.
he
Woods.
was-
There go D. Woods now.
Oh, here's
what's
D
up,
Woods.
buddy?
What's up?
Y'all
Woods.
talking.
Oh Lord, here
The
comes
best
Zach
case-
Wilson. Zach
The
Wilson
Best
here.
case scenario. Let me have the flow.
No,
All right?
you can't have the flow because ain't nobody
have the
talking
flow.
about your quarterback yet.
Because
D.
I ain't even talking about Zach right now. I'm gonna just
What you got,
piggyback what
buddy?
Dale said. This is my best case scenario. This is what the Vikings should do if they competent. Let JJ play. If he gets hurt, now you know he can't stay healthy. Move on. Let JJ play. If he plays good, now you know. If he plays bad, draft a quarterback in 2027 and fire everybody.
But
I
you know what, D
agree.
Woods?
All right, let me
It's
take
that-
it back
I
to
mean,
you then, D-Wood.
I'm just saying, some people out here are overcomplicating the situation. If McCarthy is not good, just let him play, and then you get a top draft pick and you fire everybody.
Good.
But
But
okay,
we trying to find a way to salvage the season.
I'm not. I'm actually not, bro. All I'm saying
Okay,
is
But they
then.
are.
Well, we're on the same
Yeah,
boat.
but
then,
we're not even a
all
playoff team though.
Kevin O'Connell is doing is trying to save his job, but at the same
Exactly.
time, it's gonna put us in the same situation we're in right now. Next year, if we bring in a veteran quarterback,
and I
The best-
said that. I brought
the
that
best
up.
bet is
I brought that up, D Woods. I did.
Yeah. The best
What
bet
man?
is to just let JJ play. Just let JJ play and see what you got. And if you don't, you fire everybody, bring in a new regime, and they draft their quarterback next year. That's
Well,
what
JJ
the
ain't
Vikings
getting
should
for the
do.
bid.
But
JJ
remember,
finna get
but D
traded.
Woods,
He's
D
finna
Woods,
get
you said
traded to
one
the
thing.
Chargers.
Hold on, Dre. D
Yeah,
Woods,
I
you
know.
said one thing.
The organization
You
ain't
said
gonna do that.
you said competent with the
Yeah,
Vikings.
confident.
That word, them two, competent and Vikings don't go together.
Yeah, hey, you know
Bro,
what, Tony? I just look
that's
at
telling
it.
him, Tony.
I just look at it like this, though, bro. Like
Like military intelligence. Two words
we've
that don't go
been,
together.
we've been,
Exactly.
we've been a fan base that's been back and forth with every fucking veteran quarterback, mercenary quarterback for the past 30, 20 years, whatever, right? So the best bet for right now is I don't trust Kevin O'Connell to develop a young quarterback. So if JJ is actually that bad, let him play so everybody can get fired. That's what the
They
Wolves
don't
should
want him,
do.
but he don't want him to play.
I know he don't want him to play because the Wolves, they want to win games for nothing,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Kevin O'Connell's trying to save his job. So you know what? All this mediocre shit happens. What happens? We get put in the same position we was put in right now next year.
It's called
gonna
being
be
on
the-
the hamster wheel.
It's gonna be
That's
the
what it
same
is.
shit. It's gonna be the same shit. Like,
And then, you
that's
know
why
what though?
I'm pissed.
And D Woods, you know what? You're right, because guess what? All the Wolves want to do is make the playoffs. After that, they don't care. That's
That's why I
all they
told
want to
you,
do is make the playoffs.
DB. That's why I told you. When we get that veteran quarterback who take it to the playoffs, he will get a 2 or 3 year contract.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
unfortunately.
That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do, man. And what I don't understand it is with Viking media and other people that are close to the team, they don't see the shit. They just want to fucking report because it keeps people going. Like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like,
Well, D
Tony, I'm
Woods,
tired of it, bro. Like, it's stupid.
D Woods, you talked to one of those media puppets yourself,
I did. It's the same shit, man. Like,
Yep.
come on, man.
and he is the biggest ass kisser because he only has a job because he kisses their ass. He sucks as a broadcaster. His radio show sucks. He sucks as a person.
I had to cuss that motherfucker out.
Who that?
Paul Allen.
My boy Paul Allen.
Oh man, yeah, man.
Yeah, I would cuss his
Oh, wait a minute. Now I know why y'all got along. Paul Allen's from LA.
Yeah, he's from LA. Come on now.
He's from LA.
He like Kirk Cousins.
Oh fuck!
Come on, Zoe. Now you going overboard now.
Paul
Come
Allen.
on now.
No, I'm just saying at the time.
Zoe.
Oh, he loved Kirk Cousins. He was a Kirk Cousins defender. Paul
I mean,
Allen
it could
was.
get really ugly if JJ plays the whole year. I mean, we could win maybe 4 games if it gets really ugly.
Oh my god!
You
we're
know
gonna win
what
one.
though? If we win 4 games, that means the defense. That means Brian Flores is not going to help out KLC at all. And the defense said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, but that defense is getting older too, though, Tony.
The defense is getting older.
They are
Defense is
older.
getting older too.
They
And
are
we don't have
older.
no corners. That's what I'm saying. Like, the best thing for this franchise is to just see what you got with McCarthy.
They should have just. You know what? They should have. When they had the chance to blow this team up, they should have did it.
Because just like I was telling those Bears fans the other day, and I told Zoe this, people keep bringing other quarterbacks to this team like they don't have the same attributes that McCarthy got. You want to bring in Geno, he sucks. You want to bring in Tua, he's fucking injury prone and suck. Like, they all got the same thing. Like, come on now, you want to bring Kyler in? Kyler hasn't played good in 4 years, and he's hurt all the time. Like, what are we talking about here? You want to bring in Daniel Jones? He's hurt right now. Like
What the hell is the love affair with Daniel Jones with this
Come
team?
on, man. He's trying to hold on to that title. I'm the quarterback whisperer.
But we know he's not.
We know he's not.
Yeah, what sucks though is Kwesi kind of fucked this franchise on the way out with all those free agency.
No, he didn't. No, he
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He ain't
That's a
signed
lot
no
of money.
motherfucker.
That's a
That was
lot of
Rob.
money.
That was Rob.
That was
Man,
Rob.
hey,
It was Rob.
you know what?
Oh, well, then he fucked.
They
it over.
went. You know what happened?
Kwesi,
They backdoored
Rob
Kwesi and went above Kwesi's head, and they went to Rob. Rob signed Jonathan Allen. Rob signed a couple of players that Kwesi was not on board with, but Kwesi's getting the blame for it.
So
This
they
is
won't
what
be
they
signing
weren't.
Taylor.
This is what
blaming
yo
Kwesi.
yo. You guys,
Exactly.
this is what they weren't expecting. They
Yeah.
weren't expecting the salary cap to not go up as much. I mean, like, they thought that they would owe like 32 million on the cap, not 48. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's a
the cap- and the
big
cap goes
fucking
up.
jump.
The cap goes up every year, but they don't know how much it goes up
Right.
until now.
I'm not blaming Kwesi no more because he had Jim Harbaugh Everybody knew this man wasn't a football guy, but he went and tried to hire a football guy, and they didn't want him. So
You
I'm
ain't
not
lying.
putting the blame on him.
Why they pay Hawkinson like top tight end money in the whole league though?
Don't
You
get
know,
hey, Jack,
because
don't do
he
that.
threw away
Don't
money.
get no Hawkins tonight. Don't
You
get
might as
threw
well
away money.
light it on
and
fire.
I am. And people can get mad at me, and I'm gonna say it. If that man bring back Hawkinson, is prejudice. He's prejudiced
about?
or racist or something. Because
He's
ain't no
bringing
way
back
in hell I'm gonna put Greenyard on the chopping block and say TJ Hawkinson that lost a
If they-
yard
But
on a
but
tight end.
but Dre, but
It's
Dre,
about the
but
cap,
Dre,
though, Dre.
but Dre,
It's
you
about the
gotta
cap.
put Grenard on the chopping block because the last thing you want to do is wait till Dallas Turner becomes a full-time starter when you gotta
Yeah.
pay him. At least you got Dallas Turner for the next 3 years on a rookie pay
Yo.
scale to see what he actually is.
Here's a
No,
moment.
y'all ain't understanding.
I don't think you
We
understand,
trying to
bro.
come up. Sometimes you
No.
got to eat them. Sometimes you got a sacrifice has to be made to be
And-
successful.
And that's the
That the
Grenard
sacrifice is Grenard.
It's Grenard.
Nah,
The sacrifice is
it's-
Grenard.
Oh man, no, but you don't want to sacrifice a player that's sorry than Gennard. Oh, you want to
Well,
sacrifice?
first of all, here's
somebody.
the thing, Jay. Here's
he
the
got a
thing.
total ACL and everything.
Hawkinson is older and coming off an injury. Nobody wants him.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
plus,
you
you
can't do
come
nothing
to
with him.
Nobody
You-
wants him.
You got to
Well,
eat that
Cody,
contract.
Yeah, you're going to have to eat that contract.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. The sacrifice, eat
but you
the
can't cut
money,
him.
get off my
You know what? I'm just going to put it out there. Thank God y'all ass ain't running this football team because
Dre.
we'd be sorry as hell if you was running this team.
Dre, you
And
can't
if I
cut him.
if I ran this football team, we'll have at least 5 shit.
Motherfucker, you run this team, I'm becoming a Packers fan. That's all there is to it.
49ers and everybody else.
You run this team, I'm cheering for Green Bay. Fuck it.
Dre.
You want
Dre.
to sit up there and hold on to these damn slugs.
Yo, Dre, you can't
You
cut
can't,
Hawkinson.
if you're
You
thinking
can't
of
cut
business, man,
Hawkinson
you can't get
because-
anything for him. You're stuck with them.
Okay, all right. But I can give up 10 draft picks, 10 players, and a boatload of cash for one player that put us 10 years in a hole.
Let me say this.
Hey,
Dre.
Mike
Let me say
Ditka
this,
did
Dre.
it.
Let me say this, Dre. Look.
Go
ahead, Woods. Go ahead, Woods.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Look, the thing with TJ Hawkinson, right? With his contract being for what it is, and just like Tony said, there's no trade value for TJ Hawkinson because Vikings, other people know that they don't want to cut him, but you can't cut him because it's going to affect the cap too much when you're already 48 million over the cap. So you can't put another 15 on top of that cap and be like 60.
Okay.
So the best bet is to restructure the contract and give him more money up front. So that way you can have him walk next year on a lesser cap hit that affects the cap because the cap goes up. There's a whole lot of business in the situation. It ain't always about just, oh, we got to cut the worst player because he's not playing. You don't want that cap to keep eating you. Just like the year when we let Kirk Cousins go, we still paid him $24 million for that same year, and he was playing for another team. They don't want to have that problem no more.
Okay, all right. Denver did it.
Hey,
Denver did it.
Denver
did it.
Drake, I know what you want to say. I'm gonna say it in a better form. I agree with you, but it ain't got shit to do with race. I'm cutting TJ Hawkinson big ass. I don't give a fuck about that 17 mil. Russell Wilson cap hit with fucking damn near 90 mil almost. TJ Hawkinson needs to go. We playing Josh Oliver. You can get TJ Hawkinson production out of the fucking NFL draft. I'm cutting TJ Hawkinson.
Just so, hey,
You can get
hey,
you a good blocking tight end
if
off
we're
the practice squad that want an NFL paycheck.
but
There's
if
a
we're
difference
all on
between
the
a
same
practice
page,
squad
hey,
paycheck and
I
an
got a
NFL paycheck.
are we all on the same page that we think KOC is the worst coach in the division?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's one of the worst coaches in the NFL.
Yes.
And all
I
the
take Aaron Glenn for the shit. Hey,
and all the
Davey,
other-
what
and
you
all the
think?
other teams are getting better, and it seems like Minnesota is just kind of stuck in neutral or getting worse. Or they got older. That's for one thing.
David, tell me what you think. I think you're a purple people leader.
Yeah. I've been eating a big purple shit sandwich for 60 years. So this is nothing. New to me. This is nothing new to me. This just sent,
But like,
I just think, this sounds like the whole team is about to implode.
I'm gonna say this to the whole panel and everybody that watching. It's time for the Minnesota Vikings
Hey, let me
to do some uncomfortable trades and cuts that we not used to. Hawkinson and Addison need to go this fucking offseason. Redo O'Neal contract, JJ, and motherfucking Darisaw.
all right,
And
Zoe.
probably
All right, so let me say this, man. So with the Russell Wilson contract breakdown, when they initially cut Russell Wilson, they only ate 53 for that year. The next year, they ate
only 53.
They only ate, but this is what I'm getting at. They only ate 53 that first year, and the next year it was 32. If the Vikings were to cut T.J. Hawkinson right now and eat that 17, they will be over 53 million. And they couldn't do nothing in free agency. That's what y'all gotta understand. You can't just cut players like that.
You can restructure contracts, bro.
That's what they're dealing with O'Neal.
That's what they're gonna do.
You can reconstruct contracts, and we got a pick.
What I'm telling you, though, is you keep on talking about the contracts. It's bigger than the contract. Draft a young player. Cause I'm gonna ask y'all this: why the fuck are we paying 2 tight ends over the value money when we don't even got our shit together?
Because the thing about the tight end situation, you have to look at it differently, right? So you can look at a tight end contract and say, okay, cool, T.J. Hawkinson is probably one of the highest paid tight ends, whatever, right? But you have to look at what percentage that cap number goes against the cap, right? It's only maybe 3-4% of the cap. So it's really not a lot. That's why the Kansas City Chiefs were able to get away with overpaying for Travis Kelce for so long, because even though he was the highest paid tight end, it was only $12-15 million. Now, if you look at a situation towards Justin Jefferson, he has a cap hit of 39 million, which is more on the cap percentage. So we got to stop looking at it as just the number. We got to look at it as how much of the percentage is eating up on that cap.
That's a terror example.
Because the cap goes up every year. The cap just went up 30 million. So you have to look at the percentage of the cap.
Super Bowls, man.
Come on,
Super Bowls.
Come on, man. If we gonna talk real shit, or we gonna talk crazy?
Man, I'm giving you real shit.
Is it average? Does the cap go up 10% every year or something?
10 or 12%?
10 or 12% every year. That's why when they sign, that's why when some people sign deals, they don't necessarily care about how much money that they're making. They just want to care that it's just a percentage of the cap that's going to be going, because you can sign a deal to a quarterback.
Man, hey, Zoe, I'm glad he blanked out. How you gonna compare that to Kelce? You cannot do that. You can't do that to Kelce. They winning Super Bowls, man.
It's not about
Super Bowls. It's about the pay.
It's about the
cap.
It's about the money.
Oh my God, Davey,
Yeah.
do you hear me?
D Woods.
Do you hear me?
All I'm
They
saying
said it's not about winning Super Bowls.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying, but what I'm trying to explain from a cap point of view and from a front office point of view, you can't always look at, he's making 17 million. You gotta look at how much of that money is affecting the cap. It's only like 3%.
Okay,
and that's how they look at it.
But D Woods, what I'm looking at it though, it ain't about the cap though. The motherfucker is ass, bro. It just play another younger boy in that spot. That's what I'm looking at.
David, I want to ask David a question. I want to ask David a question. If we was winning Super Bowls with Hawkinson, would you care about the cap?
Nobody
I would, because you have to. You have to care about the cap.
You have to care about
If
the cap.
I got 3 Super Bowls out of this, would you care about the cap? Guess what? Pay the luxury tax.
They don't
We
have
don't have a
luxury
luxury tax. We don't have a luxury tax here in Minnesota.
See, D Wood, me and Dre on the same boat. But we go in 2 different directions. I'm saying Connor because I feel like it was a bad contract, and you need to eat the money somewhere on the motherfucking player. You can get
That's
that
what they're
in
doing,
the NFL.
Joe. That's what they're doing with the restructure.
Yeah, but
that's what they're doing. They're going to give them the money off top first, and then
But what they want to bring them back so they can throw the ball second down, and third down.
See, this is what happens though when you restructure. What Woods is talking about. So what you do is you play the inflation rate, and what they call it is kicking the can down the road.
Down the road.
What happens is you're still going to owe that player
You're
that
still gonna owe
money.
that player,
However,
yeah.
the
Yep.
inflation rate is going to grab hold
And
of
we-
it.
And guess what,
And
people? We
devalue
just
the
got
money.
out of that shit with Kirk Cousins
Exactly.
taking money down
Exactly.
the road.
Damn.
So what if we cut him? He's not doing
Damn.
nothing anyway.
Just
That's
let
why
it play
I
it
said
out,
cut
man.
him.
Let him play it out.
You let him play it out because if you, here's what
Yeah,
here's
but-
what
I
happens.
don't want your cancer on my team.
TB, we're not even a playoff team though. I
We're
don't
not.
think we're a playoff
We're not a
team. So that's
playoff
what-
team.
We're
Okay,
not a
so you got
playoff team.
okay,
But
you
at
got a luxury Lamborghini and a receiver and Justin Jefferson, and you got a coach that is not like basically a drunk kid who basically is taking this Lamborghini out, and like it can't, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
A
Here you
drunken
go,
frat
man.
boy. A drunken frat boy.
Yeah,
He
it
gonna
doesn't
have
make
to
we got
sign his own
TJ
paper.
We got TJ and Oliver both playing tight end, making 10 plus million.
Josh Oliver don't make 10.
That's what I'm
He makes
saying.
about 7.
Like,
Yeah.
TB, mark my words, man. If it's even if it's like 50% as bad as it was last year offensively, Jefferson's gonna ask for a trade at the end of next season.
So what?
Everybody
Let
he
Jefferson
has
bum
to.
ass go, bro.
I would let him go.
Like, I
You
would let him
can't.
go 2 years
Y'all
ago.
can't. Hold on. Y'all just
I
told
would
me
let
about the cap. I know his cap hit is crazy.
You can move the money around.
You can move the money around,
You
yeah.
can move the money
Oh,
around
now you
by
can move
giving him
around
a.
for Jefferson.
I've been saying that, but y'all motherfuckers keep yelling this shit. You can move the money around by giving them a basically signing bonus. You convert majority of the salary to a signing
Right,
bonus,
right.
and you lower his cap hit for that year. That's what they're doing with TJ. They're not giving him no extra years like that. They're just lowering the cap, giving him more money up front. That's why these deals are like this, so they can play with the money. Now that's what's going on, but. No, y'all don't see it that way. Y'all just want
I
to
see
do
it.
outright cuts.
What
I
I'm
see
saying
exactly
is,
what you're saying.
they're
I
gonna.
know.
I think
All right, check this out then. Okay, Atlanta paid Kirk Cousins all that money, and he rode the bench.
But he got a restructuring last year, so they can cut him this
Yeah.
year, and they gave him more of his money last year.
Oh, and you do.
So that way when they cut him, it won't affect the cap this much this year. Come
So
on,
do
Drake,
you
what are you
re-
talking about?
Well, if you're gonna say it
also,
like that, reconstruct him and then cut him.
you
That's
do
what the fucking
realize,
Atlanta did.
yeah, you do realize.
Talk about Hawkinson. Reconstruct
realize-
Hawkinson
That's
contract
what
and
they
then
trying to
cut him.
do, bro. They
Hey,
trying to
Not,
do
they
it.
ain't trying to cut him,
Do
man.
it for 1 year.
if
That's
it's
what
if
they're
that's
not
the case, so if
understanding.
that's the case, we should restructure Jefferson now. Then
Here's the
That's what
thing.
they're gonna do.
You do realize Kirk Cousins at one time was getting paid paychecks from 2 football teams, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Just like
All
Russell
I'm
Wilson.
trying to say is this, though,
and-
Drake. And this is for Drake. I want him to listen, bro. With the Kirk Cousins shit, he signed that deal when he left the Vikings, right? They restructured the deal and gave him more money up front as a signing bonus last year and basically let him sit the bench so they can have the ability to cut him this year and it won't affect the cap. That's similar to what can happen with TJ Hawkinson this year right now, where they can give him more money up front by giving him a signing bonus and convert the rest to basically what it is. And then if he doesn't perform or whatever up to snuff, they can just outright cut him and it won't affect the cap that much.
Yeah.
That's how it
Well,
works.
I mean, we'll have to make a decision.
Man,
on
no,
JJ
that's
this year,
that
next
Viking.
year.
That's that stupid Viking shit.
No,
Man, we
every
got to
team
come out
does
there.
it.
We got to come
Hey,
out there. We got to
that's
come out
called
that Viking
economics, right?
mentality, man. We got to
Hey,
come out that
D-Woods.
Minnesota
What's up,
Viking
Zoe?
mentality, dog.
Drake, hold on.
Cut
So
these
D-Woods-
players,
D-Woods
cut these
and T-
players, and eat
hold
some
on.
money, man, and get them rookies in with 10 picks, and let's go.
So TB,
But you still
D-Woods.
gotta have some money. You still gotta have enough money to sign your draft class.
Yeah, you still got the money.
Enough.
You don't want to eat. You don't want to cut so many players to where you got so much dead cap to where you can't sign your draft picks. You need at least 7-8 million to sign your draft
Well,
picks every year.
okay. What's the worst contract on the books? Right now?
The worst
What's
contract
I
on
pretty
the
much
team
know
right
where
now?
everybody
Yeah.
is.
What's the worst contract on the books right now?
Hargrave, Allen.
Hargrave and Allen. That's it. To me,
Hargrave
that's
and
it.
Allen.
Because,
By the
because
way,
they're not giving you the
that's
money.
not Hargrave.
Brian O'Neal.
Leave Hawkinson out there.
Allen's not on Quasi. They went above his
So-
head for that.
Brian O'Neal
So,
as well.
but I'm gonna ask y'all this though: when the Falcons released Kirk Cousins, is this right or wrong? They would still carry $22.5 million in dead cap money this year.
But that's a whole lot better than them having to carry like 50.
Yeah, it's
Because
better
they
than
gave
50.
him because they gave him
TJ should 17, ain't it?
But Zoe, you're not getting it though. They already
getting it,
gave
though.
him more money. They gave him more money so they can cut him at a lower rate for the dead money because they already gave him more money up front for a restructure already.
So
So
what
they knew they were
TJ?
gonna cut him.
So what TJ capping right now if they would cut him?
It's like 15 or 17, something
15
like
or
that.
7, 15,
Let me look it up.
16.
Let me look it up.
That's 17.
Let me look it up right now. Let me look it up.
Now,
That
Dave,
TJ trade was a bad deal. That was a bad deal
Dave,
altogether.
you perfect people leader. You done seen a lot, just like I seen a lot, just like TB seen a lot, just like Dale seen a lot.
I never liked that Hawkinson trade. I thought it was a bad deal from the beginning.
Off the rip.
That's the luck
Off
pick,
the
Dave.
rip.
That was a bad deal. I mean, we could have developed another tight end. I mean, right now I would take Josh Allen.
They panic, bro. Like we gotta.
They did panic.
They did.
Panic. They panic because Irv Smith got hurt. We gotta start putting stuff in
And they
context.
traded within the division.
You
Man,
never trade.
That's
You
the part
never
you don't
trade
want to
your
realize.
vision.
You trying to save the money. I don't care about the money no more. I don't care.
But you're not.
It's time to blow it up, man.
But you
It's
know what,
time
Jared?
to
You're
blow it
missing a
up.
point. You're going to have to care about the money to make it work.
But I'm asking y'all though. I'm
Oh, my
asking y'all,
God.
what is TJ dead cap it this year if we were to cut him?
His dead cap this year, his dead cap right now, if you cut him post June, will be 7.9.
I'm cutting him. That ain't shit. I'm cutting him.
Man, you know what the difference is? You know what the difference between hey Zoe, this is the difference between Russell Wilson and the Broncos, what they did. They ate the money.
Yes,
The
eat
only
it.
difference is
You-
they got
you
a
think
they got a Hall of Famer head coach.
Is there a chance that we can get rid of Hargrave though at the draft?
I
Hell
don't think
no.
nobody's trading for him.
Hargrave is on the trading block.
Yeah, do you think
Come
there's
on, man.
anybody who'd be consider it?
He didn't play. He was hurt last year too.
He was
Wasn't
a part-time player last year. He
he
not
got
getting
hurt
no- he
last
was a
year
part-time
too.
player last year.
Man, I'm talking about man. If Denver can eat a contract like that, then why we can't?
That's why I'm
Okay,
saying,
Dre, this
why
is
I'm
where
saying,
you're not
Dre,
paying attention.
the
Do you
best
know how many
case, man,
contracts the Vikings have been eaten for the
for
last
years.
5 years?
Let me
All
let
of
me
them.
let me
All of
let me take
All
this.
of them.
Let me say this though.
But-
Let me,
but-
I'm
okay,
gonna talk about
listen.
this. Okay, look. I got this one though. When you give players guaranteed money, y'all do know all that money in signing bonus has to go to some kind of escrow account, and the owners have to pay that off top because that's how the NFLPA is basically built. So when you're eating dead money for players that's not playing, the owners, it's not like the owners just sit there and they pay it later. They gotta pay that shit up front before anything
Yeah.
else, and that's what they're trying to avoid.
if the Wills want to win, they'll do it. If they want a Super
But
Bowl,
you're
they'll
not making no sense, man.
But
You-
all
you-
I'm saying is though, all I'm saying is the shit what TJ doing for the Minnesota Vikings. You can eat that money and get a rookie way, and put him out there and let him develop. We don't
Did
need
you-
to be paying two
Hold
tight
on.
ends.
Hold on.
Y'all,
Did you guys
y'all
did you
thinking
guys hear
in
this?
hindsight, man.
Hold on. Did you guys hear this? A Bears center retired?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
saw that.
up and retired on their asses. Yep,
Only 27.
27.
He must
And
have
they
got a
signed
lot
him
of
last year. They signed him last
Yeah.
year.
They signed him last year. And guess
Well,
what?
last
They're
year.
still on the hook for his
Still on the hook.
money.
They
How?
gonna
If
have
he
to-
retired?
No,
Yeah,
you,
Drew Dahlman retired.
yeah, you still
They
gotta pay him.
him?
You still got to pay him. Yes.
You got to pay them,
Yeah.
but guess what? In the
That's
NFL,
why-
you ain't got to pay all of it.
No. Here's the deal. Here's what you're missing. The Bears are still on the hook for that contract. Unless they work out something when he retires and he gets a one lump sum, you're
Yep.
still going to get hit cap wise.
That's what the Vikings got to worry about with Harrison Smith.
On the thing. Yeah, we're still paying Harrison Smith, buddy.
Yeah, because Harrison Smith got like 2 void years on his contract, so the Vikings
Well,
need to know
he deserves
if he gonna retire or not, so they can basically smooth the cap hit, so that all the cap hit won't hit at once. When a player retires, that shit get hit at once, boom. But you can smooth it out like a post June or some shit like that. So it's a lot they could do with the cap shit, man. It's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah,
You
there
know
is.
what y'all problem is? You know what y'all problem is? Y'all we done invested in so much of the wrong players. Y'all scared to cut bait. If
Who's
I
scared
catch
to
me
cut
a
bait?
great white, if I'm out in the ocean and I catch a great white and he's dragging my boat under, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut the line on his ass.
You think Rob is going to be just a permanent GM? That's what I think is going to go down after the draft. They're just
I
going to make him
think
permanent.
If
think-
Rob isn't the permanent GM, they're going to find somebody who works in locksmith with KLC.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on, Dale.
and that's problem number 1 through 10.
Dale, TB, David, and you know I'm right. Deep down, you know I'm right.
the
Because
GM
we done did a
situation, though,
lot
right?
of pain and
Like,
suffering.
like
We done a lot of pain and suffering just for one Super Bowl. I traded all
what
just for
GM?
one.
Like, what GM is going to want to come to this team after everything else is done and sit for like basically a shell year? Like right now, if you hiring the GM, they working right now. Everybody's working. Assistant GMs are working, right? So who gonna come
Right.
here? Who gonna come here after the draft, after free agency,
After it's all done.
everything, after it's all done, and interview for a job to actually do the same shit you just did for the current team you on right now next year?
You're not going to get anybody up here. And they know, here's the thing, they know they're not going to get anybody up here. That's why they went with Rob B. And they also know that KOC is going to be calling the shots.
But let me ask y'all this, though. Is there a guarantee the Vikings will hire a GM? Do they have to?
No, they're not. They don't have to. They're probably going to give it to Rob G.
Rob
Brzezinski. They're going to give it to Brzezinski.
Get you a young GM. Get you a young GM. Straight out of college.
No.
Explain to me, Rob.
Get you a GM that's already done it, because we've seen the Vikings do not hire experienced coaches and they do not hire experienced GMs. That's the problem with this franchise. They need to fucking go out there and get somebody with experience for both jobs. Stop hiring these fucking people that's wet behind the ears and that's getting the job for the fucking first time. And you won't be dealing with this shit.
Yeah, Grigson has no business being
hey,
able to either.
now you want your cake and your damn ice cream, D Wood.
I'm just calling
You
it
ain't
real.
gonna get the cake and the ice cream.
Grigson annihilated.
If it was a perfect world, yeah.
How is Grigson even still with the team?
It's not a perfect world.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Hey,
I don't know.
Tony, his role, I hear his role has been diminished since Kwesi has been gone, to where basically they don't want to fire him because then they don't want to have to pay him out for you know, the contract or whatever. So he's still here, but he doesn't have the same role he had before.
Yeah, because you know what? The Vikings are still paying Kwesi.
Yeah. Because even though he signed the executive role, it's not a GM role.
Yeah, they're still paying Kwesi.
But not the full amount, though.
What's that?
Offset language.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You'll fire him. You'll fire him.
Do you think we'll ever get a statement from Kwesi though?
Yeah, I think
Kwesi is slowly talking now.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, Zoe?
Slowly talking.
There I go back again. You'll eat the money on him, though. You'll eat the money on him.
Because he's front office. He's front office.
That's not the cap.
Yeah, that's not the
but
cap.
It don't matter. We talking about eating money. You'll eat the money with Kwesi.
Okay, you know what, Ray? You're missing the whole point. You're missing the whole point. You're eating money on Kwesi because it doesn't affect what you pay the players. The players have their own scale, their own pay scale. Front office has another scale. They can eat the money.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the sacrifice that you did. You still eating the money. You still it's still money out of the Will's pocket.
But
regardless,
it's different money. Different money.
It's different money, Dre.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the sacrifice that you done. I'm talking about the sacrifice that you done.
Hey, Zoe, this your stream, Zoe. This your show. This your show.
Well, everybody agree on this. I don't know y'all will or not, but fuck the cap or whatever the case might be. Do y'all feel the Minnesota Vikings need to cut TJ Hockenson and draft somebody else?
Man, yeah. And I'll give him all his money right then and there. Here go your $17 million. Get out my building.
What about you, Davey?
Get the fuck out.
What about you, D Woods?
As long as you find an adequate person, I'm cool. I just don't like cutting key players when you have replacement.
What about you, TB?
I move on from him. I'd let Oliver take over full time.
What about you,
Here's
Jen?
my question. Here's my beef. How much dead money do we got going out that's not being represented on the field? That's what
I like
bugs
that
me.
one, David.
This year,
like
that's
that
a
one,
good
David.
one.
Yeah, that's a good
How
one.
much money is going out that's not being represented on the field? That's a waste. That comes down to the Wolves.
Kirk is off.
And crazy.
But
There
here's
must have been, here's the thing. Here's my beef. I don't mean to be stepping on anybody, but I think in year 1 and 2 of Kwesi and KRC, they must have seen this coming. They must have known that this team was heading down this path for a long time, and it kept picking up speed, and there was nothing they could do about it. And they could there was nothing they could do about it.
The worst thing that could have happened, Davey. The worst thing that could have happened to them was they won 13 games.
And 14.
And 14.
13. Yeah, that's 14. the worst thing that could have happened.
Because just like me and Zoe talked about a few days ago, right? This team has this subliminal reality that they are always in win now, that they are a quarterback away. But there's so many holes on this roster. They're not a potential Super Bowl team. They're a team that's fighting to get in the playoffs. It's a difference there.
And that attitude starts with the Wilfs, because all the Wilfs want to do is make the playoffs.
And that's the actual problem, because look, they never want to sit back and reload and retool and basically like rebuild everything. That's why this team has so much dysfunction, and why the players don't really fuck with JJ is because you got a team that 70% of the roster is fucking old and veterans who haven't won shit. So they feel like their time is now, and we gotta hurry up and win. But there's no development outside of Dallas Turner, McCarthy, or Addison. Them are the only 3 players on this roster that are actually young and excelling on rookie contracts. Outside of JJ struggles, whatever, right?
I disagree
because everybody else. No, think about it though, Dre. Everybody else outside of McCarthy, Turner, and fucking Jackson, and maybe even Addison. Who?
We didn't draft Redmond. He was a free agent. We didn't draft Redmond.
When you say yo, please, I'm a
everybody else. But think about it. Everybody else on this roster are veterans, so they want to win. They don't fucking care about no development. And you can't build your team that way. You got to have a team that has a mixture of veterans and young players. And that's why this team is stuck, because they never step back for a year to say, all right, we're going to get younger, and this is what we're going to do. They always traded draft picks and got fucking veteran players and had a good free agent class. That's the problem.
Now let me go. Let me go ahead and hit you with these.
You can't fuck with that, Dre. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he's right.
That's the truth.
He talking about we won head coach away for being in the Super Bowl.
No, we not, bro.
No, we're not.
We don't even have fucking 2 safeties.
Nope.
We only got 2 corners that can play. Like the roster is old, bro.
If you follow my blueprint, you build them trenches, and then your trenches, your defensive line will protect your secondary, bro.
So Dre, they about to cut 2 linemen that they signed last year, and they gonna have to
we got 10
younger players.
We got 10 picks. Pick you 5 offensive line and draft you 5 defensive line.
You know what, though? You're missing it. Here's what you're missing, Dre. This is what you're missing. And don't interrupt me, because I'm about to say some shit that y'all need to listen to. We talk about how they do not play the younger players, right? Guess what? Flores don't like younger players on defense. That's why you got Allen. That's why you got Hargrave. He don't like younger players. Bottom line, he doesn't like it. And KOC wants to win now. He's not going to win with a rookie. He wants to win with a veteran. That'll save his ass.
You know what?
No. Fuck all that. You want to win a Super Bowl shit. We all want to win a Super Bowl. But the bottom line is, you've got people running this fucking team that are just thinking for their job. They're not trying to think about anything else. That's it.
That's it.
And let me tell you this. We one coach away from winning.
We are more than a coach away, dude.
Okay. You know how I'm gonna prove you wrong? You know how I'm gonna prove you wrong?
Hold on.
Because all you got to do is run the ball.
Hey, I got a question.
And that ain't gonna happen. You know, okay, Dre, you know that ain't gonna happen with KLC.
Okay.
You know it.
That's why I said we
But
won.
if you get another coach in here, that doesn't guarantee he's gonna run the ball either.
You got
The hell?
This is a throwing league now.
You got
If
way
we
too
draft,
many holes.
if we
Drake,
trade KOC
Drake,
to the Chargers for Jim
Drake,
Harbaugh, I bet we'll be a
Drake.
running team.
Harbaugh won't come up here. You might as well forget that pipe dream.
Drake,
After the way they fucked him over, he ain't coming back up
They
here.
did them dirty
That's true.
too,
That's
boy.
true.
They did them dirty
Hey,
too.
Drake,
Look.
you got way too many holes on this roster just to be saying that you're a head coach away. It's like I said before, you don't even have any safeties. You only got 2 playable corners. You need to get younger at linebacker. Like we don't have
no linebackers. You want to run out
have
of
a
Mason
winger.
short ass out there again?
Hey, how do you
All
think
we
the
need to do
conversation
is
went?
replace Pace.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he's
I ain't gonna
gone.
lie.
Well, Pace is gone. Pace is gone.
Hey, TB
Yeah.
and D Woods, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. I feel Drake when he say that though.
What?
We only a head coach away that know how to be a head coach.
No, we're actually a GM away who knows how to put together a winning football team.
Well,
true.
that too.
TB, let me ask you this though: how do you think that conversation went with when they interviewed Ryan Poles? And Ryan Poles goes, "Hey, I have to bring this down to the fucking studs," and they look at him and straight in the face and say, "Nah, we don't do that."
You know what the deciding factor was? He wanted to burn it down, including Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And the Wilfs were like, no, we want to keep Kirk. That's why KLC got the gig. KLC only took his job so he could call plays.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know, if they really wanted the best head coach, Raheem Morris turned down an interview, but so did DeMeco Ryan. Because guess what? Neither of them wanted Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
The reason they got KLC was because of Kirk Cousins.
But TB, I would say this, and I would die on this motherfucking mountain, bro. If we would have signed Harbaugh the year we signed KLC, we would be in a way better place, and we would at least won 1 playoff game.
I agree.
But it would have
wrong. I think we would at least made a Super Bowl appearance.
And I'll tell you what, the difference with Harbaugh is Harbaugh probably would have worked with Kirk, but Harbaugh would have ran the ball more, which meant Dalvin Cook would have been happy.
Yeah, of course. He came back.
Yeah.
He never would have left.
Your trenches would have got better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your team would have been a lot tougher.
Yeah.
And guess what, TB? Guess what? We would have drafted Dalvin Cook fucking replacement.
Yeah.
Man, one thing about Harbaugh, he always took a team from the ashes. Whatever team he was at, they was in the ashes.
Yeah, Harbaugh is a damn good coach.
He took us to a championship level, man.
He's bass. Yeah, like.
Yeah, he would have told him to start showing up on Tuesdays too.
I agree.
But that's a good thing with the NFL. Like, what I think is crazy is you can have like the Lions. You know what I mean? They have like losing seasons for like 20 years, and then you get like a coach like Dan Campbell in there. You draft some Lion. You get like a decent QB. You get a shifty.
It was a GM though.
The Lions they had a good GM.
Yeah, you can't forget about that.
You know what though? They got good though because they had Aaron Glenn running the defense and Ben Johnson running the offense too.
And that GM,
yeah, but also this though, Jedi. Most offensive end coaches, they make good head coaches for some reason. I don't know.
Because
every team that I know that had an offensive line coach or a tight end coach became a head coach, they was a hard-nosed, physical team.
The reason was because they actually had contact on every play. They had to give their all on every play. They was knocking heads on every play. Wide receivers and quarterbacks, you take some hits. KLC never took a hit in his motherfucking NFL career, goddamn.
Randy Moss told that fool to carry my bags. I said, no. I said, and we took him as a head coach. Randy Moss tried to tell us, man, this dude ain't nothing. Out of all people out there on the field, he pointed him out to carry my bag. Oh, man. Come on, man. That told me a lot right there.
But I mean,
That told
even
me
look
a
at
lot.
the Bears. Like the Bears.
Well, and
have
you
had a
know
hard
what,
time-
T-Bass? I'm not even going to get on Mike Tyson's case because Mike Tyson went to the playoffs and won a playoff game in Green Bay.
Yeah.
So I ain't
He
even
got-
going to get on Tyson's case.
He got to fight what?
No,
4-3
Mike Tyson got a bad rap, man. They should have kept Tyson.
For one thing, Tice had to deal with Red McCombs, who was trying to move the team. That was the worst part. And McCombs didn't want to sign anybody. And second of all, he got a raw deal when he got fired. He got a very raw deal. And that was the Wilfs.
Was that season a Love Boat?
Yeah, that was a Love Boat season.
Yeah,
That was a Love Boat season.
Yeah, that's when Dante Culpepper did all that backstabbing on Randy Moss and all that.
Yeah, but the Bears were so bad. You know what I mean? It just takes a few years of a competent GM and coach.
But you know what though? Here's the thing with the Bears. Now this is going to be interesting.
They went to the Super Bowl 2006.
Teams know what the Bears will do now. And depending on who they get for center, that's going to be a big one too. But can Ben Johnson replicate it? And can the Bears actually win some games staying in front? Can they put teams away? The Vikings can't put teams away barely. They have a hard time doing it. Can the Bears go from start to finish, put a team away? Because the Bears last year, at some points in some games, kind of look like the Vikings.
They're a little scrappier. Yeah, I would say the Vikings.
Yeah, they're a little scrappier. They've got Dennis Allen on defense, which is going to carry that team. There's also talk. I heard this. There's a rumor that Max Crosby is going to be traded to the Bears.
Damn.
For a number one and maybe another number one and DJ Moore.
Max Crosby.
You know, it's if you look, everybody in our division is getting better except us. You know, we're not getting better. We're staying status quo, which is not good. But like we've said before, the Wilfs just want to make the playoffs. They just want to make the playoffs, and whatever happens after that is nothing. You know, that's what they're hoping. But you got to make the playoffs first.
Well, didn't they say, TB, that they want to keep Carson Wentz on this team? Now, why would you say that?
Yeah, they about
He's
to
a veteran. Yeah, he's a
Because
veteran.
he's a veteran quarterback, and he feel like he
Okay,
can win.
so you want a veteran? You want him to be your backup, your permanent backup, I guess? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and if worse comes to worse, McCarthy doesn't cut it, they can put Wentz in there and
that
have
show
him
you
lose another arm.
He's finna backstab McCarthy. You already putting his name out there to be traded at the combine. Then you sign. You don't see the you don't see his little sorcery he pulling. This man is mentioning this man's name at the combine to be traded. Then you turn around and sign Carson Wentz. Oh,
Here's the thing. Here's the biggest problem with that, and this is where KLC needs to shut the hell up. He's talking too much. He's putting too much out there.
He talk, but he ain't talking to you.
He's talking too much.
But TB, we ain't hear him say shit. He talking behind closed doors.
No, he's been in the press talking all kinds of shit too. He's been up here, dude. He's been up in Minnesota running his mouth. KLC's been talking big time shit.
JJ's timeline. He's been talking about consistency. A bunch of stuff.
Which he has no consistency as a head coach and a play caller. So if anybody needs consistency, it's his ass.
I just don't think coordinators make the best coaches. They can script plays well for the first 15 plays, but then it takes a lot of different type of skills to be able to adapt, in the middle of a game.
Well, there are coordinators that actually know how to put together a game plan. But what they'll do is when they do become head coach, they relegate a lot of those duties to the assistant head coach and assistants to call the plays and all that stuff. The problem with KLC is he's calling plays, and that's problem number one. He shouldn't be calling plays. Bottom line.
In the Bears season, and to T-Bass, he said the Bears season was similar to the Vikings 2022, and I disagree.
It was.
I disagree because the Bears won the playoff game, like D Wood said, and the Bears did that with their franchise quarterback.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how they won their games.
But how? But the Vikings never did that with their franchise quarterback, though. So how you compare the two?
The Bears got lucky in a lot of games.
The Bears never dominated anybody. They came from behind in most of their wins.
But they
were like, do you remember the 2022 Vikings though? They start out like a house of fire, and then for 3 quarters they disappear, and then they put it on for wins. That's what the Bears did.
You talking about Kirk Cousins, right?
Yes.
Right. But what you not hearing, what I'm telling you is they ain't doing something with a first-year quarterback who was damn near was a rookie under their new head coach, and with the quarterback who is a franchise quarterback who is probably going to get better every year. Kirk Cousins was never our franchise quarterback.
They believed in him. They believe in Caleb.
Exactly.
I already told you why you didn't listen to anything I said earlier, did you, Zoe?
What?
No, never mind. I already explained it. I'm not a fucking.
No, I'm saying, but how you could? But I'm saying, I want you to tell me.
I just told you. It's how they won the games.
But they did it with a fucking rookie quarterback.
They still won. They still won like the Vikings did. You're missing the point.
So being a rookie, being a vet, don't make no difference, huh?
Now, when you win it like that, no, he ain't a rookie no more. He ain't a rookie no more.
Okay, come on. Now we saying anything. Now we just saying anything.
No, so I'm not saying anything. You just ain't comprehending shit. Leave the quarterback out of it. All right? Leave the quarterback out of it. Leave the quarterback. Never mind. D Woods, help me. D Woods, talk to your boy. Talk to your boy.
When he's trying to
talk to your boy.
Both y'all tripping. But what Tony is trying to say is that if you leave the quarterback out of it, it was the whole fact of the differential with how much they won with their point percentage. They basically were losing a lot of games and then won it at the end, just like we did, outside of the quarterback situation. Now, I agree with Zoe to the aspect of they won a playoff game. We didn't. So it's a difference there. And the fact that they did it with a franchise quarterback. We did it with Kirk Cousins, who basically we knew he was on borrowed time. So I get it both ways. So did that clear it up a little bit for y'all?
You explained it perfect for me. Talk to Zoe.
I always said it's a difference between a veteran quarterback and a rookie quarterback, but I don't know.
There is, but
okay. But if we franchise, okay, what if Darnold stays though last season? Okay,
we still don't make the playoffs.
Exactly. We don't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, we still don't make the playoffs.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So the
and you know what? It does happen every now and then where a player gets in the right spot at the right time.
Hey, Jedi, I got a question for you, Jedi. You a big Star Wars fan? That's why you call yourself Jedi?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to ask you that. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? The dark side or the light side? Which one? Who you got? Who you got, man? Who you got? Because I'm going with Mace Windu, man. I got to go with the brother. You know what I mean? Huh? I'm just saying.
Hold on, buddy.
It better be that like Grant. Oh, he's Darth Vader.
Unlimited power.
Come on, man.
Hey, hold on, wait. See, now I'm confused. TB said in 22, Kirk Cousins was our franchise quarterback.
He was our franchise quarterback. He was. That's why he was brought up here to be our franchise quarterback.
Never knew that.
We knew he wasn't shit, but
we knew he wasn't shit. But the Vikings brought him up here to be the franchise quarterback. He was the missing piece.
He was the missing piece, man.
2019.
18.
Oh, 18.
He won the playoff for what year?
He won it in 19.
TB, would you take Baker on this team? I would take
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, would you take Baker on this team?
Baker Mayfield, they have the same personality, bro.
He's just like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Baker and JJ do have the same personality.
They got the same personality, bro. That's shit that people don't understand. They be like, they want Baker. Baker ain't gonna want to fuck with KOC either. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You're gonna
if they get this is the whole thing, and this is why KOC's calling the shots. And personally, I think the national media is getting fed info from KOC and his people. I'm just gonna put that out there too.
Yeah.
But that's why Zoe, I said we are a head coach away from being. We have a Super Bowl team. We just a head coach away. This is
not a Super Bowl team, Dre. It's not.
I don't care what you say.
We got too many holes. We got too many damn holes.
I'm looking at what I see on the field.
Well, if you're looking at the same team I'm looking at, you're gonna realize we're not Super Bowl team.
I see a defensive coordinator coaching a top 10 defense with less.
Can
And
I
I
say
see an
something about
offensive
B-Flow real
coach.
quick, though?
I
Can
see
I say
an
something about
offensive
B-Flow
coach.
real quick, though?
They got
Let me
that.
ask
Hold
y'all
on,
this.
D-Wood.
Let me
Hold on, because I'm gonna
let you
prove
go.
all
Let
y'all
you
wrong.
go.
I'm gonna prove all y'all wrong. I see a defensive coordinator that's a leader of men on the defensive side of the ball that's getting every inch of sweat out of his under his less
I don't know where you're
talented
going with this one.
players he
Pause.
has. But on the other side of the ball, with the KOC side, you got all these top flight players. They got everything you want, and you are a below average offense.
Now,
So give me
say
a
this?
Ben Johnson.
This is what I want to say.
I'm just saying hypothetically. Give me a Ben Johnson. Give me a
This is what I want to say.
Moore.
This is what I want to say about Flores defense, and I'm not shitting on them. I'm just calling out how I see it. Flores defense did good at the end of the season. They were great.
They were ass in the beginning of the year.
They were ass at the beginning of the year when we played against other top-notch talented offenses. I want to see this Flores defense dominate just as much against the top offenses in the league, not the bottom feeders.
No. I'm finna prove you wrong again. Name me one time Flores got blew out.
He might have never got blew out.
Besides that Seattle game, which the offense couldn't score. Give me another time you see Flores get blew out. Because you be thinking a lot of bullshit.
Dre, he might have never been blown out, but there's times.
But he was dominated. Atlanta dominated him.
If you get blew out, you get dominated. Come on, man. Let's don't do this.
Okay.
Let's talk football. When I talk football, y'all can't handle it.
If a fucking team knows that they can get the middle of the field on 3rd and 10, it don't matter how many points they fucking score on you, because they know they got your fucking number in the middle of the field.
Guess what? Guess what? This is what I'm finna kill you at D Woods. Maybe if Greenyard would have made a tackle before that.
I don't know what Greenyard is. I don't know what Greenyard is.
I ain't gotta say that though. But hold on, Dre.
What'd you say to you, Woods?
but hold on, Dre.
Y'all can't fool with me on this football. I'm telling you what I see on the field.
It ain't about that, Dre. It ain't about that. But when the defense is going against a good offense and they giving up probably a 3rd and 10, what happens? The offense get the ball, put the ball, turn the ball over. The offense, the defense back on the field.
Go back on the field. I get that, Zoe. So I get that, Zoe. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is this, though. What I'm trying to say is this, though. You can't always say this defense is so fucking good when we've seen in the playoffs the defense get fucking shredded to pieces when you go against a fucking good quarterback. When good quarterback.
How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that?
You Stafford?
How you gonna say that? Man, don't you know, man? Don't you know how long our defense was on the field?
Jordan Love?
Don't you know how long our defense was on the field? Do you know how long our defense was on the field, D-Wood?
So TB and Dre, let me ask y'all a question. Because y'all old school.
Got this shit spicy. I got this shit jumping. Talk about bum ass
Hold on, Dre. We talked about this years ago.
What you gonna ask me?
This question, TB. If your offense can't get first downs, and if your offense get interceptions and get fumbles, your defense is on the field more than the offense. They're going to give up points, either field goals or a touchdown, because your offense can't hold their own fucking weight. So you are leaving the fucking defense in liability. Right or wrong, TB?
No, you're right.
Against the Rams, what did the offense do?
I get that. I never said that. I never said that.
Case closed. You really don't have no argument, D-Wood.
I never said
D-Wood, you really don't have no argument.
I never said that doesn't happen. What I'm saying is this, though. Sometimes you got to take things with a grain of salt and be like, all right, cool. We seen Flores defense struggle at the beginning of the year. When they
every defense struggles.
I didn't say that. I never said defense don't struggle. Never said that. But the way y'all talk,
tell me a game that man defense struggle. Tell me a game that man defense struggle, D Woods.
The Rams. It's a couple of them.
He struggled in a couple of
No,
games.
no. See, I'm finna counterattack that. I'm finna counterattack that. Because he comes, Zoe,
But you said Baltimore,
Zoe.
Baltimore, Green Bay.
Yes.
Zoe, we was always in the game.
No, it ain't about that though, Drake. It ain't about that, Drake.
Let's be
You
real,
gotta break
bro.
it down. But
Let's
D
be real.
Woods.
No,
I'm being real, man.
But D Woods.
I'm being real. If your offense can't change the field position.
It ain't the defense is good, but it ain't that great. It has
Hey,
holes.
Man, come
you know
on.
what? You know
Man,
what
that
you
was
need?
a good enough that was a good enough defense to win a Super Bowl.
Calm down. You know what you need in your life? Calm down. You need a taco.
No, because D Woods be kicking all that
Wrong for that,
analytics.
Jedi. I'm hungry as hell. You wrong for that.
Yeah, I don't know,
just-
man. Like
I'm
I
just
told
calling
D
it
Woods,
both
bro.
ways, bro.
Hey, TB.
I just call it both ways, man.
I feel you. I feel you, D Wood. But TB
That-
and D Wood, TB, let me ask y'all this: if we can get 2 or 3 first down in a quarter, and maybe 3 or 7 points for the offense, would a defense look that fucking bad?
Hell no.
You know what the problem was last year with the defense was? They didn't get to turnovers like they did the year before.
They helped the offense, right?
They helped the offense.
They helped the
They didn't
offense,
get to
right?
turnovers. Well,
Man, the defense scored 3-4 touchdowns against Cincinnati, man.
I know I was at that game.
And I had Cincinnati beating
That
us.
was just
That's
Cincinnati,
one game.
That was
It ain't
That's
Cincinnati.
one game.
Quarterback that was
I
starting
said,
for the
did
first
you
time.
understand the
Come on,
word?
man.
I had
It's one
Cincinnati
game.
winning the
No, you
game.
got to see Drake. What the
I
problem
had
is, Drake,
Cincinnati winning.
with a backup quarterback?
See,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's more credit to Brian Flores.
Duh.
it's overrated.
He get credit for that. But what
Yeah, he
was
get
That's
credit
more
for
is
Give credit to Brian Flores. Brian Flores
I
coached
do
the
give credit to
team,
Brian
man.
Flores, but I'm still pointing out the holes on this defense. The corners on this team can't fucking cover. They can't fucking cover. The linebackers, the outside linebackers, who are
They're just pass rushers. That's all they are. Glorified defensive ends.
But the problem is, TB, with
You know why we can't cover? You know why we can't cover? You know why we can't cover D Woods? Because we can't get no push. We can't get a push from Hargraves and Jonathan Allen. That's why you build. I'm from the South. I know how you build a football team.
That field on
I'm from the SEC country.
Bro,
I'm from the SEC country, and you build your team on the line of scrimmage. That's where the game is won.
But TB, if we were to get something out the offense that get us some field goal or some first down, could let the defense get a breather or two, the defense won't be that bad. The defense would get a 3 and out. And guess what? In 35 seconds, they back on the field again.
Yeah,
your defense gonna lose every time, no matter how good your
defense. And that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing that Brian Flores got on KOC about. He gets them out there. They don't take time off. They don't play ball control because he don't run the ball. He's always throwing.
No matter how good you is, you going to.
What do we have? Weren't we like the first team in the league with the most 3 and outs? I think
that's why I said
we were first.
Yeah,
we were first. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I say we're a head coach away.
It don't matter how many coaches.
I mean,
so but TB, like, how do you change that? So if you're like play calling, is it more like, you know, the Zimmer days it was run, pass, right? KOC is pass. I mean, do you run the ball first on first down?
Well, no. Here's what you do. You got to go 50-50, right? But what you want to do is use play action more to set up the run, to run and then set up play action. Don't have passing routes going 10 yards downfield. Do the quick outs. Do the quick slants. We don't run slants. We don't run outs. We don't run 5-yard patterns. Every pass pattern is like,
and then check this out.
Like 10 yards.
Jedi, you said the perfect thing last night. Just give up the play call. That might help us out a whole lot.
He will not do that because that's why he took this job.
But 2026 is a wash.
Hey, if you guys want to set up a thing for me to go to a presser, I'll ask him straight up in the presser. I'll get thrown out.
They won't let you in.
They won't let you in.
Yeah. But
okay, here you go, Jedi. Jedi, go and try and get a press pass. Just don't tell them you know me because they hate my guts.
But you know him? You've been in there?
Huh?
Well, how do you know they hate you? You've been in there before?
Well, I've been told by people that I'm basically banned because I was too negative.
He told about
What?
shit.
Oh my God!
I went off when they had Kirk Cousins here. I was going off big time, and somebody told me there's no way I get a press pass.
Is it that bad in the building, TB?
No, it's you know what it is. It's basically you just got to kiss ass.
But
go along, get along game.
Yeah,
but TB. But my whole thing is, we've been arguing for years about this. Like I always said, the offense don't help the defense, and the defense would eventually motherfucking crack, no matter how good your defense is.
Now I'm gonna bring this up too. The fact that knowing that with KOC, he doesn't really help the defense at all. He left Brian's defense out there way too long at times, and for Brian to come back. Something behind the scenes tells me he's up for that head coaching gig if it doesn't work.
I know. I think the wheels are covering their tracks.
But that's what I'm saying, TB.
But the wheels are ready to eat some money, man.
But the problem we had, TB, like me and D Woods get to arguing like we did years ago about the offensive defense. Bro, I know, you probably remember. We used to always go back and forth about the offensive defense.
Yeah.
And I used to always tell them, bro, the offense don't get no first downs, don't get no touchdown or field goals. After a while, your defense is going to crack, and I'm not mad. When we played against the Lions with Sam Darnold, we were down probably about 4 or 6 points against the Lions at halftime. After halftime, the shit broke away. The defense broke. The offense couldn't do shit.
They were tired.
You know what that problem is, though? Man, that man, he called plays that deflate the whole team.
No, but I'm saying,
hold on. I'm gonna give you an example. Just like that tight end sneak he did in Seattle.
But you're not being real about Beefo, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm talking about KOC. He will call a play. Just like that tight end sneak he did and lost the yard with then you turn around and throw a pick six.
You know what nobody's talking about?
Deflates the team.
You say
what
nobody's
talking about?
What aren't they talking about, Jedi?
Last year, the Vikings are usually a pretty good team on penalties, but last year our penalties went way up too. We had like 8 or 9 penalties a game.
Do you know how many? I mean, did you remember how many times Brian O'Neill false started against the Ravens in his own stadium?
Right.
In his own stadium.
But
I quit listening to it on the radio, man.
Really sloppy.
Yeah, they were really undisciplined. And I honestly think that KLC lost that locker room. They don't want to admit it, but I think he did.
Yeah, he did. Everybody on the offensive side of the ball. That's why I said leader of men.
Yeah, everybody.
He's not a leader of men. He's not a leader, man.
And I'll tell you what. There's one. I mean, KLC's talking shit about JJ McCarthy, but if you're a player in the locker room and you see your quarterback playing the way he's playing when given the opportunity, I mean, he's putting his body on the line. He's out there. He's trying to win. I'm going to roll with him. I'm not going to listen to this coach that's just he wants to pad his stats. It's all about his play. That's what it's all about. Hey, Davey.
Hey, y'all notice it's only the offense talking shit about JJ, not the defense?
No. It's only KLC talking shit about JJ.
You got Aaron Jones and you Justin Jefferson.
What up, Dave? You know what his problem is? He live off of explosive plays. If it ain't explosive, he don't want it. Give me somebody that can grind that clock. Give me somebody that can move them chains. Sometimes I'd rather take a drive that I'm going to get 10 yards. 10 yards. 10 yards. Eat that clock up. Rest my defense.
What you got to say, Davey OG?
Can Davey hear us?
You got us, Davey?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of reverb, though.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hold on,
what you got to say?
Yeah. You know, I got some. Hold on. Yeah. You know what you guys said before about Hold on, let me just a thing here. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we
You know what the problem is? Our offense is not good enough to sustain long. Hold on. Let me just.
I know what you about to say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
It took the word right out my mouth. I just
Hold
said it.
on.
Today.
I'll be back. Hold on.
All right.
I'm telling you,
I-
he's going to say what I just said. You never
The
seen KOC grind it out.
It
No,
ain't
he doesn't.
Yet offense don't subside, don't have long drives at all. That's why we're telling ATB. That's why we're telling D Wood, like, bro, you can say Beeflo had a bad offense against the Rams, whatever. What did the offense do in that game against the Rams?
Lots of 3 and outs.
Like,
Lots of
like,
3 and outs.
So the damn don't crack.
Yeah,
lots
after a
of
while
3
we're
and outs.
gonna play TB. Like
The only-
let's be real.
The only time I ever seen like a defense be able to hold people
The
and
Ravens.
give up was when I first started watching the Vikings and the '85 Bears.
What about the Ravens? They should were nice.
The Ravens too. The Ravens could win a game 3-0.
Hell yeah, but
They could win a game 3-0. And
But
those defenses were the last ones that I ever saw that
No,
it
you
didn't
can't forget
matter
about
where
all that.
the offense
Tampa Bay
gave up the
defense.
ball, they could stop them.
Tampa Bay defense when they had Monty Kiffin down there.
they weren't like the
Yeah,
Ravens.
they won. Yeah,
They were
there's
cool.
only
The
a
Ravens-
handful of defenses that can do it.
That's what I'm saying. But ATB, I'm not saying Beeflo defense on that level. I'm not saying that one bit.
No, it's not.
I'm saying this though, David. I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah.
If your
What was I
defense
going to say before?
giving
You
up
said
14 points a game, if your
You said
defense
you-
giving up 14 points a
I'm gonna
game,
tell you what I
that's
say,
good
David.
enough.
here's the thing. Here's what I kind of came in on that conversation, a little late. Our offense is not good enough to sustain these long drives. We need, when our defense gets the ball, we need to make the field shorter for the offense. And we can't get the ball deep in our own territory and just march 80, 90 yards down the field. I think we've only done that 3 or 4 times last year, but sure as shit, we must have had that done about 15, 20 times to us, and, KOC's got to realize something, that he doesn't have the cure-all for all these offensive woes, and he's got to start running the ball. And if we get the ball, the thing is, if we get the ball, let's say, like deep in the opposition's territory, most coaches would just like run the ball, keep running the ball, keep running the ball, keep running the ball. He's not like that. He's going to pass it. He's going to pass it. He's going to let a quarterback take a sack or two, and to end up being, instead of being like 1st and 10 at the 15 or the 20, we're going to wind up being 3rd and 18 from the 40.
Okay, so basically, David, you talking about field position.
Right.
No, he's talking about the game plan of KOC.
I know.
Yeah,
That's basically he's talking
yeah.
about at least the offense can put you in a place where your defense ain't got to fight for all that as field position.
Yeah.
But see,
KOC can't even get us in good field position for Blind Flores to work. Every time KOC puts the defense in a bad position every single time.
see,
and look how
Brady,
many times Brian
you
Flores held them teams to a field goal.
You're not
Right.
saying it though. The offense is not holding its weight on the football team. It goes both ways. If I'm
He's not playing complementary football. It's called complementary football.
you're right about that, Dre. That is exactly what it's called. But if
Nobody's disagreeing with you, Dre.
I'm not agreeing with you at all.
I would say this: Beeflo is seeing how stubborn Kevin O'Connell is with his offense, so he feel like I could be stubborn too. I ain't gotta change shit up. Why would I change shit up on my defense if it works sometime, but the dude on offense ain't changing shit up and it never worked? I ain't changing shit up. Fuck you.
But David,
somebody-
can you since D Wood said that, David?
Yeah.
Them bad play calls that he was just taking a chance because our offense is so sorry. I'm taking a chance. Maybe my defense might get a fumble recovery or
It ain't about that, Dre. Okay, so
I'm sorry,
Dre,
but you can't convince me that the biggest handicap to our offense is KOC.
he is.
Yeah,
He's the biggest handicap to our offense, and you know the defense.
I think he is.
You know, I have to give. You know, you got to give Flores, credit. You know, with the, basically the front seven, he had a really good front seven, but the back, the back 4 and 5 and 6, they were pretty shitty. And the front seven were the ones that were, they were the one that were generating all the turnovers, and the secondary didn't. What did we have? Like a total of 15 INTs?
Sad. I don't even think we had that many.
I put that on the play calling though, David, because this man, Brian Flores, know that his head coach is so inept to the game. He got to take some chances, man.
Well, you know what? If we want to get the ball deep in the opposition's territory, KOC just might as well have the quarterback throw an 80-yard pass for an interception. That's it. Don't put the ball. Just throw the ball 80 yards for an interception and leave it up to the defense. I know that sounds retarded.
TB, Drake, Davey, and Dale. I'm gonna ask y'all this. I just want y'all to think about this just for 1 second.
Hold on, Zoe. I gotta say something. We were wondering how many interceptions the Viking defense had last year. They only had 8. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
how many
ridiculous.
touchdowns defense had? How many touchdowns defense had last year?
New York had 0.
Oh God, yeah.
How many touchdowns the defense had last year?
Hey, look though.
How many touchdowns the defense?
TB, Dale, and Drake and Davey. I want y'all to think about this for 1 second. If I'm a defensive coordinator and I'm watching the way the offense is ran, the offense don't use no young offensive player really. So why on defense will I sacrifice my defense to use young players where I know damn well I would get an okay to use veteran players because you ain't doing it? So why would I do it?
Well, you done lost the team. KOC lost the team if it's like that.
But no, it ain't that though. But B-Flow don't like young players. He trained them away.
Well, we can't complain about B-Flow. I ain't got no reason to complain about B-Flow because he's taking less. He's doing more with less.
No, but B-Flow. But Brian Flores not developing no players though. At the end of the day. But at the end of the day, if B-Flow looking at the offense and said he ain't got no young players. He not developing on young players. He all got veterans.
Don't they got D-Flow just a coordinator, man? He's a coordinator. You got your position coaches to develop the players, dog.
Yeah, but your coordinator is also there to put the players in the right spot and look at them. If they don't fit, you got
to players, bro.
I don't have no complaint with B-Flow. I mean, because he's not playing complimentary football, man. Complimentary football, that's the first thing the coach always say. You got to have your special teams, your defense, and offense playing as one. That's complimentary football.
You was a hard-headed kid growing up, I could tell.
But guess what? Yeah, I'm hard-headed, but my way works though.
Because I'm telling you,
let me show you an example.
Hey, Tony,
we lost that last game against Chicago on special teams.
What's up, Davey?
Yeah, Tony, I got a question for you. I think it was about a week or 10 days ago. You posted a list on Facebook of all the coaches and assistants on the team. I never got a chance to read that whole article. How many assistants and coaches and consultants were on that list? It had to be a shitload of people.
26.
All right. Why do we need 20? What do we need 26 coaches, assistants? Why?
You
We
don't.
always
I
had.
don't know why. Why do we need all those people?
And you know
do
what
they do
happens? You know what
except
happens,
score?
Davey? Whatever they're telling these players gets lost in translation with all these coaches. Because every coach has got an idea of their own, and they want to mix it in with what the other coach is saying, with what the
Right.
other coach is saying, with the other
Right.
coach. So what does that do? That confuses the fuck out of a young player.
Yeah, I saw part of that, but I had to go. But I was like, damn, there's a lot of guys on that list. How could the players get anything right? You've got what do you got? About 12 offensive assistants and coaches, and
Well, yeah, and you know what? Wes Phillips has an assistant to him who has an assistant to him.
So that means
Why?
Man, get out of here, man.
He's got Wes
He's
Phillips
not
has
kidding.
two
If you
assistants.
could find that list, go look at that list, and you'll be scratching your head. Why the hell do we need all those guys?
Hold on.
I don't want to take a jump back in time here, but if you look back at Bud's team, he had maybe a total of 7 or 8 coaches.
He has 6 coaches.
Yeah,
He has 6 coaches. Hang on, let me see. Okay, Jerry Burns, offensive coordinator. Bus Murray's running backs coach. John Michaels O-line. There was no receivers coach.
No, Bob Holloway was the coordinator.
Bob Holloway was a coordinator, and then Neil Armstrong took over.
Jack Patero was the defensive line coach.
Jack Patera D-line.
Buzz Mertz was special teams.
Buzz Mertz was running backs. Jocko Nelson was linebackers.
Right, Jocko Nelson, right.
Oh, Jerry Burns worked with the secondary.
Right.
You know what, Mike? Hey, since you said that, you know what might be a good
Yeah,
combo?
what do we need all those guys?
You know what might be a good combo? Hey, Jack Del Rio and Brian Flores might make a good tandem.
They both defense though.
They're both defensive guys, yeah.
But they both are nose. One thing about a defensive coach, he gonna let his offensive coordinator run the show. He ain't gonna get in his business.
No, he's not.
But listen though, do y'all know right now, if the Minnesota Vikings will sign Kyler Murray, the contract will be $1.3 million. You can't
How much
beat
of a
that.
hit is that on the cap, though?
Who, Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
I'll take Kyler Murray for that
minimum?
part.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
veterans
Kyler
minimum.
Murray for that.
Oh, wait a minute though. Aren't the Cardinals still on the hook for that contract?
Yeah. That's why the contract.
Yeah,
like
they're still
that.
on the hook. So he's gonna have 2 teams paying him.
Yeah, that's why
Wow.
it's so low.
Okay, Davey, I got the list here. I got it on my phone. Let's try something. Yeah, there's 27 names on this list of coaches.
But you know one thing about man, we just won. I stand on that, man. Man, we just one head coach away, man. We just a head coach away. In my eye, I think Brian Flores can take this same team because he's a leader of men, and he's already got a track record that he can take. He can win with less.
Well, my question is, you got Smith in here, and he's the assistant head coach. So if what's his name doesn't work out, which already moved up from KOC, how does that dynamic work? Does Frank Smith get to
Frank
be
Smith gets to
interim?
stay. B-Flow not about to be the head coach.
Well, yeah, he's the top paid assistant. And if you're just running one side of the ball, that's less headache. I can understand that.
That might be what he wants. Yeah.
That could be it. But when this trial goes through, shit's gonna change automatically.
Yeah. What up, though?
If it don't work with KLC this year, you guys might be right. He could be gone by the bye week, whenever that is.
I say week 6.
Whenever we get our bye week, he could be gone. But start knowing to fire in the middle of the season. That's
the sad part about it is, man, we had the personnel last year to make a huge push. We just just didn't run the ball, and our personality should have been physical, and it wasn't. It was finesse, man.
We're not a finesse team.
Hey, man,
We should not be a
Dale,
finesse team. We got to be
EJ
hard
was
nosed.
listening to- Me and
That
Dale,
what we
EJ was listening to his press conference, and all he kept saying, flag football is on the rise, football is on the rise, when he got the committee job.
Well, that's
And I'm
because
saying, and letting flag football be the first thing to come out and show me where his mentality is.
You
well,
ain't
no, because
lying.
he's you know what he's doing? He's only care because they're making so much money. The owners are. That's what they're worried about. The game has progressed to the point where it's all over the world, so they're making money. That's why he's got these games over in Europe. And here's the thing:
he's just a PR man. He's just a PR man trying to sell tickets.
only reason he got the gig was I think he was taking the booth chauffeur. I think that's the only reason he got the gig.
So it still revolves around we a head coach away because it keeps going back to KOC every time we talk.
Well, and here's the thing: you're going to have if you get rid of KOC, which is going to happen eventually, you're going to have to rebuild that roster to fit the coach's image and what the coach wants. And depending on who the GM is, if it's Rob, he'll work with them. Also, too, how do we know Rob is on the up and up too? He ain't trying to get rid of KOC.
Rob ain't trying to take that damn job.
If Rob's running shit now after 30 years, he's
He don't
running
want
shit.
that. But
How do you
Rob
know?
I'm saying he could have been had the job before Quasey.
No, he couldn't have.
How?
No, he couldn't have because they never looked at him. The Wilfs never looked at him. He was the cap guy, and that's all he wanted to do.
But okay, what I'm saying though, TB is how we know Rod don't want to still be the cap guy. I'm not no GM.
Well, then what are they going to do with the cap guy they just hired?
They gonna keep
I thought
both
they're all
of
damn Republicans.
that.
You know, it's put it this way: he may not want it, but if he's got the now that he's doing it and he sees what he can do, if he's given full control, you never know.
I hope Rob ain't no KOC guy. I hope Rob just a football guy.
Well, you know what? Rob was on board with hiring KOC.
He was on board hiring Ponder too and Kirk Cousins.
And he backdoored.
Okay, you can't blame him for that. That's on Spielman. He was just a cap. You can't blame him for that. That was all. Anything before Zimmer is on Spielman. It's on Spielman. He was just a cap guy.
I'm saying though, but I never heard no report saying Rob ain't want Kirk Cousins.
Because it wasn't his decision. That was all Spielman. That was Rick Spielman.
But y'all told me they had some triangle shit going on.
No, the triangle. Here's what happened. Okay, all right. Let's start all over. They had the triangle of authority when the Wilfs first got up here, and that was Childress, Fran Foley, and Rob Brzezinski, always the cap guy. After they got rid of Fran Foley, it was Brad Childress calling the shots, but Brzezinski was still the numbers guy. When Brad got fired, it was Spielman calling the shots, but it was still Brzezinski was still the cap guy. He never had personnel decisions until now. Every personnel decision that was made up until Zimmer was Spielman. When Spielman got fired, that's when the Wilfs put together this little committee.
So TB, let me ask you this though. What the fuck is a cap guy?
He moves the numbers around to make players fit under the cap. You know, kick the can down the road.
Yeah, a cap guy is the accountant. That's all he is.
He does. He's in charge of the cap space. He's the one that makes the numbers work to pay the players.
So TB, will I be wrong to say Rob was on board?
You're wrong.
With us signing Kirk's crazy contract.
Rob had no say in it because that was all Spielman.
But I'm saying, but if you look at the cap though, how would that work? Going forward.
At that time, when they paid Kirk that money, which was high as hell, they had room under the cap. But what happened was they couldn't get the free agents that Zimmer wanted on the defensive side, which pissed him off. The only player that Zimmer got that he really wanted was Sheldon Richardson, and they found enough money to move money around to be able to sign him. Rob is the guy that moves money around so it fits under the cap for the players that get paid either up front or down the road.
But guess what, TB? I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta be real on my channel. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I know the Vikings want to be the next GM, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel comfortable with Rob being the GM. No, he was in the building when we signed Christian Ponder and Kirk Cousins. He was just in the building. And I don't feel comfortable.
He was just a cap guy. That's not on him.
I don't give a fuck. He was a janitor. I don't feel comfortable. That's just me, though. I'm being real with you, TB. I'm being real. Because
he let that shit happen.
Okay, first things first, though. Why are you talking history, dude? You hate history.
Oh, I said history.
Because he turned around and could have got Russell Wilson in the third.
Here's the thing, though, Zoe. You cannot blame Brzezinski for what Spielman did. You cannot. Okay,
right,
so the secretary that was there when they signed friggin' Ponder, you want to fire her too?
Kinda do.
You want to fire the kick? You want to fire the cook in the kitchen because she was there when they got friggin' Ponder? You want to fire her too?
But listen, TB,
all of us can go
because you cooked the bitch food. I kinda do. TB. I don't feel comfortable though with Rob, who is the cap guy.
Would you feel more comfortable with Kevin O'Connell calling the shots?
No, I feel comfortable with a real GM. That's what I want.
You're not going to get a real GM because, first of all, they're not going to have the power.
Well, I'm done being a Vikings fan. Fuck the Vikings. I'm done.
I'm just telling you. Telling you.
If I can't get the regular shit a regular football team have, I'm done. That's all I want.
What do you think I've been saying for the last few years? If you're going to put a winning football team on the field, you've got to get football people.
You said that, but TB, I know you said this shit 3-4 years ago, TB. I know it was this fucking bad though.
I don't know why.
A lot of us knew it was bad.
Why y'all doubting me?
A lot of us knew it was bad.
Yeah.
But Davey, TB said that shit though, but I know it was this damn bad where the Vikings just want to upgrade people that's already on the motherfucking team already.
You know what? That is a wolf thing. They hire from within.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't know it was that bad, Davey. When TB said shit, I listened like, okay, he knows some, but he's just talking. But damn, 3 years later.
And everything I said, I don't talk. I just don't be talking to be talking. The shit I'm telling you is some truth.
No, listen, I believe everything you say though, but you know how people you know how people just like, you know how somebody killed one person? Man, that motherfucker killed 4-5 people, but he only killed one person. You overdo the shit. That's what I got when you said, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I got when you was talking the shit you were talking. I ain't think it was
okay. First of all, here's what I tell everybody: when I talk my shit, there's truth in my shit. I ain't making shit up. There's truth in my shit. There's a difference, and I can back my shit up when I have to.
I told Dre and told him earlier when you talk about the Viking shit, you be 100% right. Cause you told me shit 3 years ago, and the shit's still going on.
Well, if that's the case, you already knew what was going to go on when they let Harbaugh walk out the door.
I knew it. I was mad. I was mad as hell. And here's a kicker about that. My inside guy told me they were hiring Harbaugh. And then all of a sudden, that next morning, it's like it fell apart. I'm like, what the fuck happened? They're like, no, he left. He walked out the building with no contract.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get off this bitch. Or how long y'all trying to go?
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
I ain't gotta go. I just gotta run to the store real quick. If y'all trying to go for 10 minutes,
I gotta go get dinner, dude. I still haven't had dinner.
So we about to log
off. Man, I was looking while we was on.
You know, but no, I mean, it's you. When I say something, I don't talk shit. I mean, I can, but I don't. But when I do talk shit, I've got it's based in some truth. And with this whole Viking thing, you know, I follow it real close. And it's
hallelujah.
Like, you can't look at what the press is telling you, and you can't look at what your eyes are telling you. You got to listen. You got to pay attention. You got to look at their actions. And there's little things that they say, you know, quotes and stuff like that, you're thinking, why is this? And then with the Vikings, the whole thing with Harbaugh, that just when I heard what goes on, I just was like, okay, this is screwed up. And now, after he made Kwesi the scapegoat, which we knew that's what it was.
Yeah,
KLC
of course.
on the shot. So KLC is the one that's out there putting out the rumors. That's KLC. That's not anybody.
Y'all know that though. But
Yeah.
Dale, Drake, and Davey, what y'all about to do? Y'all still trying to go on?
Shit, I'm about to go to
Hell
sleep,
no,
homeboy.
man. I got to work in the morning. Shit.
Oh yeah, so
I'm
I'm
retired.
about to log the bitch off, man.
Yo, peace out.
Later, everybody.
All right, take care, guys.
He was Jedi. I appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Subscribe to the channel. Like this
Nice
video.
meeting you, Dave.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. We will be back on probably Thursday or Friday night. I like to go every other day. I don't want to get y'all too much me.
But I got to say this before I go, because I ain't never met David. Hey, you sure hit him hard today, David. You sure hit him hard. David had my back today. David had my back today.
For sure.
Us old timers got to watch each other's back.
Purple people eater gang. I'm out.
That's right.
But the crazy part is, though, Dre, you never talk about them purple people eating fucking quarterbacks. You never did that one time.
Purple eater. We got the quarterback. We just a head coach away.
No, I'm talking about back then.
Back then, I told you. We've been looking for a quarterback ever since Tommy Kramer, man.
Man, we out. Hey, man, we out here, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Like the video. Hey, shout out to
Peace
Dre.
out, man. I'm gone.
Everybody, I appreciate y'all.
Take care, Trey. Take care, Zoom.
All right,
Y'all
you
be
too,
safe,
Dave.
man. I see y'all again
Peace out.
in another day or so, man. I appreciate everybody that watched my screen. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like this video. Everything I'm telling y'all to do is free. And I really appreciate that shit, man. For real.